Yatranse a weekend edition of today's post and yade amount and an pay and some of the doors on a pay name de disafata sir oche na fe otie and yade emma weekend de matches p and I won't call phone crosso yet honsam ebeba French Ligue 1 the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A. Yabako na fe fixes outdoor and Friday night football matches to Jano Yadahunsun Sanso at to him and an pay on him sir and ra and a calf super cup no etimi etoja Zamalek. Etimi at the game no Alicia Bakon Emma Zamalek Esabakon on penalties and a Zamalek at the Alefti Cruano then some and a free game no a buyer obetse and a pay na Oko Manchester United Asuya and some wo Eric Ten Hag Akasa as if fans no Monkamakuma and fa entumuyem then some and a few Pep Guardiola on Rodri and Rabakaya get catcher say Rodrigo Cascante coach a confirm say oye out of the season ultimately can be him na meeting ho between City and City penning for no replacement January abeba and answer Emma Chaye ya the honsem ebema na Mikel Arteta and HM said that be ayonkofa eda mene Pep Guardiola yentam no nyaade se sa ayonkofa no ye be sai no ni nyina ya the honsem ebeba na oko ensem fufroma and Postecoglou abo Eric Ten Hag abaso aduma why so far ewo Manchester United weekend big game ewo Germany Bayern Munich and Leverkusen and ebo Vincent Company akasa ede afa Bayern Munich preparation hall sanso and Xabi Alonso manager ema Leverkusen wakasa afa game no Granit Xhaka was say we will anoint Bayern Munich details ebeba and then anopay Ligue 1 and no PSG etin kunim twayen ye details eba and then anopay ye bafia ye betim komo ewo Kumase Krobia Asante Kotoko amasia ye adumfo ne dom ye datna no me ensa ewo Brekum Golden City Park and some yawa ho ye de beba na enra odro safon sem no kan no o se Kotoko no kra no masa din o team no masa munya high pipe no na mama fans na nya se gidie dodo ningina mo no fans no so kasa Kotoko fans na dwaburuta yere honsem ebeba ene anopay eno prosper nante ogun press conference ahead of the game ne preparation after Patrick Asiedu akasa ede afa game no se on Lord amwa game way ayom game yabako Nations FC ni akra so for game no na yedi enkomo Samates return ofie na in Central Sports Arena game ne say and abeko omni Vision FC and Ebo Abdul Nuruddin coach DNSM and ode atodwa way and afofro p and no pay aboabo no a yede edan wo as weekend edition of today's sports also chefan wom obanya akwanya na waba dwumade no so na wa kire wa adwene owo akwanya mienu 1 Facebook page no Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook hono ukowa show no da ho obese na wa commenti na fe ye ba ya kenkan ni na ede ama show no ba na wie ya obenya kwanya na wa frɛ ede aba dwumade no so na fe wa che wa dwen tim ni na wa ha wo mu nyina atranse enti ebe konko phone close aba ye ba na dia kanyina ye de atoa so we are good to go abusia emra sanso no pay se ye konko phone close na ensemwa edi adentete ensemwa ebumfumpa ewon ko phone close no ye don sam atoa nim ene anopay ensem no doso na mom de disafata se wohwe na fe wotie ena ye de emma we be confirm emunum no nyina ama anopay na mom kitikiti mam polibi ena ewoma aka nsuo yanom aka bu no pa ye beto ye boase na yatere na emra ya confirm emnom nyina ama anopay ye live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook na wa comment ya ba ni atu ye boase ni akenken nyina ede ama said ye say ene said ye fata. We are also live on Oyerepa TV NCS best TV station. We are live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa efinyame yesase ede efikaf super cup num na enra alifonum Eshabako, Emma Zamalek Eshabako on penalties and acquire 4-3. Zamalek etimi etiche enti Super Cup on Enra and Zamalek fonum etimi efa kruana and pay you don't some atuanim now. Young team sim our 5 major European leagues num na young check match Saudwa etoja over the weekend Enra games nibi etimi etofem front league an a match day 6 na Paris Saint-Germain forum etrafie how much start the Rene a bomber eka mako miensa Rene forum ati ekarumbako na Bakola after sa Kylian Mbappe every team no Bakola after team no esinaba konso ogusua ose enra ose 30th minute goal and a 68th minute goal and a Lee can in and some team ese go no be at the Emma Paris Saint-Germain nimako ye at the Emma wom and then matches way and a eltoda na longs and knees and a elbow game nom aye no miensa nonum eba le have any lead abebo afe Monaco and mom pay at the ebani I was still with day I Monaco chromom and net games and a yete atu and that's na ebanya Toulouse or trafie I was stadium de Toulouse nafe and Lyon at the Abosso Nantes and Saint Etienne at the ebani afe Angus and Rams abebo I was start Raymond Cooper our Angus chromo na Strasbourg and Olympic de Marseille at the Abosso I was start de la Minao I was Strasbourg chromo way any games are ebeto da our match at day 6 no and no I front league and na match at day 6 no you know young study table no see a team after match day 5 on him say enra and Paris Saint-Germain etim winning the match day 6 and why stand league no our table no so on him say our 16 points plus of 14 goals Olympic de Marseille etoso mienum one our 13 points plus of 9 goals Monaco etoso miensa 13 points plus of 8 goals Lens etoso 9 with 9 points plus of 3 goals Nantes etoso enum with 8 points plus of 3 goals Rams etoso ensia 8 points only goal bia Nice etoso enson with 7 points plus of 8 goals Rene etoso and watche 7 points Lille etoso enkron with 7 points Strasbourg etoso edu with 6 points plus of 1 goal ya doing some atuanim and then anopay ya better top scorers no our French League anum emnantia woman say more goals our French League anum na Mason Greenwood enti abantere nyamya mukranyen ne motembo no akonkai pa Olympic de Marseille wa bono moden etime anya 5 goals afe oko Bakola na so ya ono so ase 5 goals no 4 goals nanra otime ese mienum etime accounti akwakoye 6 ya don some atonim Ousmane Dembele Paris Saint-Germain 4 goals and an nsa etime akan pay ya the top scorers no ejaw dwumade no so now ya beko Bundesliga no match at day 5 said etie onim se enra Borussia Dortmund as omuhunu na boys kaka ninga na win no etime e by first half na boom abroma eka mienu a wo ntime ente nanso Nuru Sahin ene ne mrante no e by e be se enan ema boom ete ekaremo mienu Sehu Girassi enya 2 goals ena Mecca enso enya goal no bi ete ema Dortmund team ne ena match sway ena eltoda na abusua RB Leipzig ɛbɛtena fie ɛwɔ Red Bull Arena. Leipzig komo na ɔmo Osburg ɛde aboani Freiburg ɛne St. Pauli ɛna ɛde ɛbɔso ɛwɔ Europa Park Stadion. Wolfsburg ɛbɛtena fie ɛwɔ Volkswagen Arena na ɔne Stuttgart ɛde ɛbɔso. Mainz 05 ɛbɔ Heidenheim ɛwɔ Newa Arena ɛwɔ Mainz komo. Afei Borussia Mönchengladbach ɛbɛtena fie ɛwɔ Borussia Park na ɔne Union Berlin ɛde ɛbɔso. Big game no ɛyɛ Bayern Munich ɛne Bayer 04 Leverkusen ɛwɔ Allianz Arena Munchen Krom ɛyɛ nɛ ɛna saa game no ɛtɔ dwa 4:30 na afei ɔtena Holstein Kiel atena fie ɔne Eintracht Frankfurt ɛbɔ Hoffenheim ɛne Werder Bremen ɛwɔ Prisoro Arena ɔtena 5:30 ɛna saa game no ɛbɛtumi atɔ dwa sei ɛna table no ɛsi ɛteɛ ɛwɔ Bundesliga no after match day 5 ɛyɛ Bayern Munich ɛna early day with 12 points plus of 13 goals. Bayer 04 Leverkusen ɛtɔ so mmienu 9 points plus of 4 goals. After Freiburg ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa with 9 points plus of 4 goals. Eintracht Frankfurt ɛtɔ so 9 with 9 points plus of 3 goals. RB Leipzig ɛtɔ so enum with 8 points plus of 2 goals. Union Berlin ɛtɔ so nsia wɔn ɛwɔ 8 points plus of 2 goals. And Stuttgart ɛtɔ so nson with 7 points plus of 4 goals. Enra Borussia Dortmund ɛwin in the 5th game nti ɔbɛnya 10 points plus of 2 na ɔwɔ 7 nti ɔnya 3 ɛka ho akɔakɔyɛ 10 na say ɛna top scorers no esi ɛteɛ ɛwɔ Bundesliga no yɛwɔ Hurricane he just can't stop scoring osi akan ɛma Bayern Munich 5 goals and wɔhyɛ after Dimitrovic ɛwɔ Stuttgart 4 goals and wɔhyɛ na okɔ Kramaric na suya ɛwɔ Hoffenheim 4 goals Omar Mamouche ɛwɔ Frankfurt 4 goals. Florian Wirtz esi akama Leverkusen wɔhyɛ 4 goals and after Jamal Musiala and Victor Boniface ɔmo nyinaa hyɛ 3 goals and okay yɛrɛ san sɛm nyinaa ɛgyaw ɛwɔ dwumadie so live on Oyerepa TV live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Now yɛnkɔ Serie A nom match the 6 na enra ɛna etimi ɛhyɛ who say man no day Monday papa enra Alvaro Morata AC Milan 3 ɛna Lecce 0 na Alvaro Morata na di kan ɛhyɛ first goal 38 minutes. Theo Hernandez ɛbɛn 41st minute ɛna afei the American Maradona Christian Pulisic ɛde third goal ɛtoa so ɛma Milan na ɛnɛ yɛwɔ Udine wɔn ne Inter Milan ɛna ɛbɔ Blue Energy Stadium ɛwɔ Udine Krom na ɛyɛ 1 p.m. ɛna saa game no ɛbɛtumi atodwa Genoa ɛbɛtena fie ɛwɔ Stadio Comuni League Ferraris na ɔne Juventus ɛde abani Bologna ɛne Atalanta ɛna ɛbɔ ɛwɔ Stadio Renato da Ara na game ni yɛ 6:45 p.m. ɛnom ɛyɛ ɛnɛ games a ɛtodwa ɛwɔ Serie A nom ɛdɛtena yɛwɔ Torino ɔne Lazio ɛna ɛde ɛbani ɛwɔ Stadio Olimpico Grande Torino na afei Como atena fie ɛwɔ Stadio Giuseppe Singalia ɛwɔ Como na amene Hellas Verona ɛde abaso Roma ɛbɛbɔ Venezia ɛwɔ Stadio Olimpico Roma Como Empoli ɛne Fiorentina ɛde ɛbani ɛwɔ Stadio Carlo Castellani na Napoli ɛbɛtena fie ɛwɔ Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium na ɔne Monza ɛde abaso 6:45 p.m. ɔtena ɛna saa game no ɛbɛtumi atodwa Serie A fixtures match day 6 ɛna yɛde ato anim no Monday yɛbɛnya Monday night football ɛmena Parma ɛne Cagliari ɛde ɛbɔ so ɛwɔ Stadio Ennio Tardini ɛwɔ Parma Kromo say ɛna table no ɛsiɛteɛ after match day 5 Torino LED with 11 points plus of 3 goals. Napoli ɛtɔ so with 10 points plus of 5 goals. Na Udine ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa with 10 points. Juventus ɛtɔ so 9 with 9 points plus of 6 goals. Empoli ɛtɔ so enum with 9 points plus of 3 goals. Inter Milan ɛtɔ so nsia 8 points plus of 5 goals. Na amabɔ 5 matches abusua AC Milan ɛbɔ no match day 6 ɛnura na ɔwɔ 8 points ɔwini yɛ nti wɔnya 3 points ɛde aka 8 ɛwɔ ɛyɛ 11 plus 7 ɛna Lazio ɛtɔ so anwɔtwe with 7 points. Roma etoso enkron with 6 points and Hellas Verona etoso edu with 6 points after match day 5 say and a top scorers no see atia Retegu onusia kan ema Atalanta 4 goals Marcos Thuram Inter Milan 4 goals and Oko Christian Pulisic asuya and na wanya goals miensa onyabako ka ho enti wanya 4 goals yere sansem no ejaw anopay ewo dwumade no so ye be fi Serie A num na fe yako Spain ewo Spanish Primera Division Santander say and matches no esi etie eye match day 8 na abusua match day 8 no krenisa emube de papa Enra yenya Valladolida Niamako ye ade ema no wo pronomo de sheba kom ema enra na se Ivan Sanchez go on 90th minute na fans no enya happy esanse Mallorca etwa come you know enti enra Mallorca 2 Valladolid 1 na enem yebenya Hetafe a Otrafie na abusuam one Deportivo Alaves ena ede eboso game ni gamer fans na niabere our Estadio Coliseum na Isidro Diaz di Mera ebe center referee our gamer make ho asem num anochi odawani ekopiem our Rayo Vallecano amanso ya amane Leonis ena ebo our Estadio de Veracruz ele Alejandro Munez ena ejamo as center referee Sociedad ebe transfer our Donesia San Sebastian na amane Valencia ete aboso Javier Abalora ebe center referee Osasuna Arabo Barca ewa Estadio El Sada Pamplona game nom at 7 p.m. and Eltoja Emra Osasuna and Barca eti Eboso Otnam Celta Vigo Arabo our Balaidos Amani Girona and Ebo Athletic Club Bilbao and Sevilla Arabo our summer mess barrier Cesar Soto a center referee Rebetes our transfer our Estadio Benito Villamarin na on Espanyol eti Abuani Alejandro Hernandez ebe center referee Atletico de Madrid etina ebe transfer ewo Estadio Citaves Metropolitano na on Real Madrid ete aboso 7 p.m. na fe Monday night football ewo La Liga yenya Villarreal and Las Palmas Mario Malero center referee wey matches etoja na uko after match day 7 say and La Liga table no esi etie Barca about 7 matches okuta 7 wins with 21 points plus of 18 goals. Real Madrid atosum yonum with 17 points plus of 11 goals. Atletico de Madrid atosum yensam with 15 points plus of 8 goals. Villarreal etoso 9 with 14 points. Only goal Pierre Afe Athletic Club Bilbao etoso enum with 13 points plus of 4 goals. Real Mallorca etoso ensia wono ewa 11 points. Na enra oreneye enti points na tima increase na ise okonanim Osasuna etoso enso womo ewa 11 points. Na say ena petite ne esiatie emrantia amasha more goals ewo La Liga num Robert Lewandowski ewo Barca 7 goals and wase Ayoze Perez ewo Barca 5 goals. Kylian Mbappe Lotin Real Madrid 5 goals. Afe Giovanni Lo Celso ewo Real Betis wase 4 goals. Iago Aspas ewo Celta Vigo wase 3 goals and Borja Iglesias ewo Celta Vigo anonso ase 3 goals yere honsem ato anim enne anopay yebeko the Premier League num match day 6 na match day 6 na abusia fixtures no at the screen so on Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio, on Facebook, Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio. Na match day 6 and Eshas here with early kickoff 11:30. Newcastle United. Abetanfie, I was St. James's Park. I'm on Manchester City. And Ebo na Gillett and Abejamo a center referee Arsenal and Leicester City. Abebo, our Emirates Stadium at 2 p.m. And a Sam match Eltoja Barrett, a center center referee Brentford ebetena fie ewo G-Tech Community Stadium na amane West Ham United ate abani Simon Hooper ebe center referee 2 p.m. na Chelsea and Brighton ebo ewo Stamford Bridge no so Paul Banks center referee Everton bebo Crystal Palace ewo Goodison Park and the Madley center referee 2 p.m. Nottingham Forest and Fulham ebo ewo the City Ground na Wolverhampton Wanderers and Liverpool at the abani ewo Molineux Stadium na Anthony Taylor and ebejamo as center referee 4:30 p.m. na sa game no ebetimi atoda na fe otena enya Ipswich Town on Aston Villa at the Albany or Portsmouth Road Stuart Atwell center referee 1 p.m. etena na fe Manchester United and Tottenham Spurs at the aboso Old Trafford Manchester Como Chris Kavanagh center referee no me some muchna and etoda na fe Edward Monday Night Football AFC Bournemouth and Southampton at the abosom Michael Oliver center referee say and English Premier League table no is etie after match day 5 Manchester City and early day with 13 points plus of 8 goals. Liverpool tosum yenum with 12 points plus of 9 goals. Aston Villa atoso miensa with 12 points plus of 3 goals. Arsenal atoso 11 points plus of 5 goals. Chelsea atoso enum with 10 points plus of 6 goals. Newcastle United atoso ensia 10 points plus of 1 goal. Brighton atoso enso with 9 points. Nottingham Forest atoso edu with 9 points. Fulham toso and Crown with 8 points. And a Tottenham Spurs atoso edu with 7 points plus of 4 goals. And a pay medon some atu anim el Jumajen. So now yabasha the Premier League Emrantia ama bomb day na amasha more goals. Erling Haaland and any day 10 goals and what me say Man City Luis Diaz Liverpool 5 goals na Duran Aston Villa was 4 goals. Nicholas Jackson Chelsea was 4 goals. Brian Mbemo Brentford also etime ase 4 goals into Brentford akoda man forward detail no so ose have Bonds Newcastle United 3 goals and was Nonima Duake Chelsea was 3 goals. Mo Salah Liverpool 3 goals. Dan Welbeck Brighton 3 goals and Ole Watkins Aston Villa and also etime ase 3 goals yere hon sem ejao and now pay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM and pay a weekend edition of Today's Sports and wasugusua utie na fe uhwe be live ewo Oyerepa TV enti yawie major European leagues over the weekend etoda yebe ramona fe ya the stories out no etime atwa so ye ko Spain na ye din komo e Spain and no pay na enra Barca any Osasuna game no ahead of the game Barca etime etreni enti oko Facebook page no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Oyerepa TV abahwe Barca niema enra Hans Flick and the Manchester etime eye e training grounds and no pay na yeka Barca semno na me ko Hans Flick na so ye onim se last game onu Getafe e boy no otinkunim ekeba ko a Getafe antime ante na the likes of Pedri nom o antime an start game no per enra eniema oyeye e training grounds na e confirm se Pedri ebetime astate ene game ebetodwa ewo Pamplona emra Barca ene Osasuna ete ebani ene your reporter mensa eka enano pay na minko Nico Williams asuye obekaya in the summer and komopi ene timi so Nico Williams eba abaya juma ete ama Barca Nico Williams nkomono na ewosro pa enya de se Nico Williams etimi ebaye na anopay Diametini Nico Williams abusuya Manchester United hierarchy no edinkomo na amope winger onim se Anthony nom emfa na Anthony nom de boania na why amope obi a o speed the likes of Nico Williams majuma wo mo ye ewo Eros nom no ama enkomo na eba anopay echem se Manchester United ehwanim se amansa ebetime aka Nico Williams na fe abaya juma ade ama team nom na Hans Flick or the two just Rafinha and afe Mark Casado 2 players in and not training omutimi ya nyade say omutimi take part of the training woman kasankasa aye amo personal training na demense kan pay say Mark Casado and afe Rafinha no sa 2 players yi ebetimi aye juma emra oni Osasuna ete eboni Vicente Moreno onom aye head coach Emma Osasuna na Vicente Moreno and ete to just Ukraine in La Liga na dem prempre open best team our La Liga ma Jobeka and say FC Barcelona the best team our La Liga no ohwe nyama amai so far 7 out of 7 matches with 7 wins in the La Liga and say amai the best team in the La Liga namum Osasuna are prepared for the game and a about 12 game I mean got Madrid aswe Eduardo Camavinga is back na Enra Eduardo Camavinga training Emma Madrid anti match day squad no Eduardo Camavinga ebetime aka ho na abusuam oko UEFA so ya amo de tabo ato Barca so amo ban Barca fans no sa amo ntimi to take it ningina na aye next week Champions League away match against Resta Belgrade na dia sam amo betime akwakohwe game no bi Barca for amo fine amo 25,000 euros which is 20,830 pounds. Ninginama anisa gamer. I'm boy the last time I'm ne Monaco no racist chance and Nazi salutes etimi koso and disciplinary committee of UEFA. HM I'm a Becky the conduct and article 14.2 of UEFA disciplinary regulations no UEFA 4 say amatimi at the diagro enti I'm fans na enko Resta Belgrade game ne bi no reporter yansa eka enano pay na yeka Barca sem no I mean fun to onim say Mark Andre ter Stegen akwa for the rest of the season on to me kan enra manager Emma team nom Hans Flick a press conference amubusano sa okwakoto player foforo amana be da goal post no no say hwe your chance our inyaki pina mu enti inyaki pina etna anyade say okoba bia for the rest of the season no trust e wonu say obetima aya juma no e de ama team no aya reporter o de ema no pay enra mete ho ema say Frank de Jong empanifo assassino e likely say nyankopon bo next week obetima aka Barca match day squad no ho na reporter efi Hans Flick asue eba and after some the match day squad na was say individual players no wa confirm say next week Frank de Jong ebetimi aka Barca team no ho migusu amedin komo e wo Barca asue Frank de Jong American asemi abusuan komo na chese wo mo de ka 18 million euros unpaid wages nti Barca for I was amutua player neka and your reporter eka yensa enano pay maminko Estadio Citaves Metropolitano that is Atletico de Madrid amaseye over the weekend Madrid derby no etoda na according to Diego Pablo Simeone Gonzalez manager Emma Atletico de Madrid HM Julian Alvarez say ne form no etime abanyankopon boa gamer on Madrid abebono Julian Alvarez ay ready obetime abo sa game no bie na Don Carlo Ancelotti penetrating na why over the weekend nina HS after sir Kylian Mbappe medical doctors no confirm say Madrid derby out obeko back to the 4-4-2 Don Carlo Ancelotti another screen is no about back to the 4-4-2 now the 4-4-2 no Jamaica HM say Luka Modric Eduardo Camavinga Ada Gula omuna a players am available Jude Bellingham nom Federico Valverde Orient Tchouameni omuna a fully fitter obetima choose the 4 midfielders at the Afrim Jude Bellingham Enra Madrid TV and anything come on and I say one player about Madrid and his story no debia ɔhwɛ story na ne nani agye ɛyɛ hoselu ɔsi nyamianum kwade fi mmadụ dem kwadadum ɛna baayɛ na ɔbae no ɔbɛwura mu a tuba bi onya bi mmɔ ɛtete bench anya akonya ɛbɛ captain team no ɔgye trophy bia na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtumi gentine story no ɛyɛ story a da bia na wura ntimi mfida Jude Bellingham ɛde ato dwa sɛ ɛno krɛ ɛyɛ 7 out of 7 for FC Barcelona mabɔ 7 matches in the La Liga 7 matches na nkurumtie akɔ ɛde ama Barca ɛno nka nkyerɛw sɛ Barca at the Liga no or say still Madrid about fight it back now for La Liga no I'm a different day Brahim Diaz or say and injuries are part of football now all your player are there ayana umpe sa obetie ay injuries officer and can form that number this season in there oh yeah last season no and can obetime ay more and no ayan sama and no etoja and na ampe na abusuam Atletico de Madrid. I'm from grandparents ahead of Madrid derby no adie bebre na sie and some bebre na sie na part of training week our grandparents babia Atletico de Madrid amasifino abusuan bi Echo Atletico de Madrid training grounds echo kohwe training ni bi any players ni bi dim come on eti Madrid derby no ehia Atletico de Madrid eti Oyerepa TV amuna dasomra omko duye na Atletico de Madrid form ewe kam ya monti ohwa mo mpanimfo pa nante ho kra ya mo den omo se our grandparents ni omo eti babia team no fruma efri mpanimfo no bi no na ohwa ya address omo na omo call ya omo ne plus the kokodin come now dey tie your friend Ababawa bi or your actress the day and Dana Paula on say enka half time Madrid derby this weekend no enka abe performing or your Mexican singer and actress Dana Paula na nanom or koko predict say Madrid derby no Madrid ebesa Atletico de Madrid 2-1 82-1 no en perinforce wo support Madrid do entiase emma masa perform bia enti the Mexican singer and actress Dana Paula and half time Madrid derby this weekend and can be performing that performance no en perinforce matcham ya be ko hands flick and the press conference you know na ya tie nsema oditu dwa 1 osini plus near ready okasaye efa enyake pina ho afe our Pamplona o tem say a difficult game nemom win there am win the game no yanti hands flick and the press conference.
It's always good to win. So when we don't focus about if it's a record or like that, so we go there. We prepared for winning also there. But I also know that it's very difficult because how we said that from 11 points they got 10 points at home, and you can see how strong they are at home. Also, what I heard about it that the stadium is a fantastic atmosphere, that the fans are supporting their team, and I like this, and I think also the players like this atmosphere. Yes, of course we will do some rotation. We have to do it, but also where we need the experienced players. We need Rafa. I think he's at the moment really important player for ourselves. Also like Levi, and we have to see about Ini because he got a hit and kick, and we have to see how it's tomorrow. But also for that we are prepared. What I've seen in the training, it's really good. So also Gavi, he's really in a good moment. The way how they train, the way how they increase also.
It has to be a top game against Osasuna that did not lose any game at home. What kind of game do you expect? How important would be for the confidence of the team to win tomorrow again?
See that. We have to see also. I think tomorrow he will be stay off, and he needed it because he trained so much, and so also he needs the time to recover. He will do it tomorrow. But we'll see then. It's the problem now is it's also for him it's not the normal week, so we can train 4 against 4, 5 against 5, 6 against 6, or 11 against 11 because he needs it. But I think an experienced player, he also can help maybe for 20 minutes. But we have to see how it works, and we will see it next week.
And no a hands flick manager Emma SC Barcelona and Sama or the Etuja Ebefi Spain now fe yaba England na ya team come out England and pay ya life Ewo Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live on Facebook, Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. O Janisa, Obese, na wa comment me ba, na ya tuabo second canina. Ama said ya say, and said ya a fatter former Liverpool defender. Glenn Johnson and a concerns about Ryan Gravenberch. I say Ryan Gravenberch no crane say about Liverpool DM as number 6. Oh yeah, there Nima Ekoye at the Ryan Gravenberch name in long term. Sir, throughout the season. Obona as number 6 nebedu baby mentally play no crano or the mental strength about fem inti they all can say in January yeah Liverpool penny for enya dwombe bia no fe woman empe defensive midfielder emra na enom ena meeting come on e Liverpool aso na de tinie PSV Eindhoven Phyllis Sports Vendroven Eindhoven. I'm a player. The D and Joel Verman. Na diame teach him say and penning phone come on a joining me pa meant for the Joel Verman. I'm a training say Abeba Mabaya Juma at the Ama Liverpool. Na Enra and I told just say Oko Muhammad Salagali na suya and last season and a obo at the Ama Liverpool. Diame tinye na Liverpool for no so a planet live after Mo Salah the Egyptian king na omukake omania ebi said abi mama yanko AC Milan former player Emma Chelsea Christian Pulisic afi form na wafa ewo Milan no elsro enti se Muhammad Salagali kwa mama yamfa Christian Pulisic emra na amaya juma emfa Emma Liverpool and a reporter eka yansa and no pay Harry Redknapp and I predicted a win for Liverpool this weekend ewo Molineux Stadium I see a big gamer a bad dinner then so Liverpool betting kunim omobasha team no ewo Molineux a cameo woman team ente amune Overhampton Wanderers and a elbow and a slot and a day to just na attack no one the onimnisa our quality and obia ready sir obetime aboa ama team no akon ade akonanim into in attack there our excellent players obetime ade amako game biamu and all believe sir over the weekend our Molineux Stadium and kunumde abako ade ama team no Bologna fans no Abusanfo, wamo finding it difficult. Say next week Champions League trip to Liverpool. Betime ato take it so far. Take it amatime ato only 500. Amoko up no so masa only 500 take it per and amatime ato so far. It's Bologna supporters complaining. Mamiko Gary O'Neill na so Overhampton Wanderers manager na Gary O'Neill na dia tuja. Sir Obana Suya, lot of players this weekend. Enter Ensiakai, Infantia Liverpool Adaya, or say Amanya viral outbreak, our team num, and a lot of players and ya available who met me abo at the Etia Liverpool Yankupobwa, Rikendi, na Anna Slots, and I'll say Trent Alexander Arnold. Mo Salah and a Virgil van Dijk. I'm a contract situation and a slot and Ochechimu saying some Ochechimche.
I think I know the answer to this as well, but with regards to contract situations, obviously there's further talk of Trent being offered a new contract, continues to be linked with Real Madrid. How disappointed would you be if you only got to work with Trent and or Virgil or Mo for just 1 year?
No, and you're just trying to find another way of asking me. I'm very happy that these three players are in my team at the moment, and there are a lot of games to be played in this season, and especially also in the upcoming week and weeks. So I'm really happy that I can select them, and let's see what the future brings.
And I say, Masa, Opasa, Usu, Adrena, de Busame, sa question, Manu Yenin, sir, me happy, sir, plus, Amoka, me team ho. Now, you so much to play. I'm making my selection more. I'm on I'm on Liverpool, and we are on a slot. Luis Diaz, I say the relationship between the players and on a slot, especially on Luis Diaz, a relationship no, a Kahombi, and on a form no, a Costro.
Espectacular, desde el primer día.
He's been spectacular from the first day I arrived and we had contact. The relationship is really good.
buena relación.
He is very attentive to the things that you need to improve, but he will also praise you for the good things you do. He is a good coach in that sense. He puts really good plans together for the games. I know that what he works on and what he does is going to work out well, and that's being reflected in our results. I think we've shown a lot of quality in the first few games.
Enti eno aye Luis Diaz and then no say and slots is doing excellent work our Liverpool. I'm a organized team and a Gary O'Neill manager Emma Overhampton Wanderers ahead of Liverpool game.
He's excellent, firstly, coaching wise, the way he sets his team up. So no surprise to me that he started well. You know, if you're really good at what you do, and Liverpool's obviously very well run, very well organised, and there's no real mess there for him to go in and fix. He's gone into a well run football club with a good squad, and he's a good coach. So no shock for me that it's been a good start for him, and I would expect them to have a good season. I think they've shown signs already, but tomorrow we do everything we can to disrupt that. And we managed to find a way, especially last season, of being disruptive to some of the bigger teams, and that's what we look to be tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to it. Linked to Manchester City at all? Obviously, it was a big win for us. Different squad at the time, so this is very different challenge. But we're ready to give absolutely everything. All of the players. There's no lack of understanding from their part on what tomorrow will take to get us a result that we need. So we go into it wanting to give the fans enough, as we have done in the most part this season, to give the fans a part to be really involved in the game. And then if we do get ourselves into a situation like we have in recent weeks where we're going toe to toe with top sides for a while, finding a way to take it one step further and take something from the game.
Mamenfi Liverpool na minko Arsenal so ye Mikel Arteta e boss ema Arsenal no say no kranie me relationship my uncle fa war between me Pep Guardiola no masa yen say sa relationship no me obi a I love him me don't know I respect him me obuoma no I admire him and I admire his team and everything that he has does and no aye Mikel Arteta ninsema odi etuja na Kai Havertz and I do to just no krenie e say am captain Martin Odegaard Epra nanso after say Martin Odegaard Epra obi a ahwe Arsenal bia hu say Arsenal improve amodi enkomo pen say ombenya Martin Odegaard injuries a part of football team ambe fight hard with the absence of Martin Odegaard Manchester United Tyrell Malaysia and other players enra omu trainee enti yebeko na fe yahwe enra Manchester United training na wama ayeye former Manchester United striker Luis Saha and I did to just say another believes Liverpool with talent for the English Premier League among for some omuni proper DM enti abede say ombe challenge for the Premier League nanso all believe say we squadra ekuta Liverpool na complete squadra ombe compete for the English Premier League. David Raya is back. Martin Odegaard latest Julian Timber Ben White Arsenal injury boost ahead of Leicester City enti yabasha Arsenal so training na woman over the weekend. Mikel Arteta I say I believe pa and did ye say Mikel Merino oba or the a lot and abeka Arsenal team no him say Mikel Merino e prayer and o chem say Aritania ababua ama Arsenal fight here for the English Premier League. Mikel Arteta a confirming story no in a press conference I say I have a lot of respect for Pep Guardiola. I love him. I care about the relationship. I respect Pep Guardiola. Mikel Arteta, the voice nini.
First of all, because I love him, I respect him, and I admire him, and I admire his team and everything that he does. And this is a sport. You know, one thing is our profession, this is our personal relationship. If my relation has to be damaged because we play against each other and one draw and the other one wins, or the amount of time that we have lost, then I wouldn't talk to him no more. So that's not a relationship, especially a relationship that I consider that both of us have. So a sport, it will never get in my way in a personal relationship. for sure. Depends if those accusations affect you, because maybe that is true. If they don't, and you know, and you show your integrity and you do what you believe is right, it doesn't have to be. There are opinions, and if you don't like opinions, then you shouldn't be sitting in the position that I am. So I think it's quite simple. Don't take it personal. It's part of our job, and the things that you really care about, make sure you handle them in the right way. And that relationship I really care about. The same with a lot of people in that staff and players that I spent very important years of my life with. No, I think it makes it easier because I know them in very different situations, and when you get to know that person in the goods, in the bads, when things go their way, don't go their way, then you understand much better certain reactions. So for me, it's not a surprise, and I'm very comfortable with that.
From Arsenal, my main coach, Tottenham Spurs manager, and Postecoglou, Nasye, well, fun support to Mikel Arteta. Na osi Arteta Jumana Oyeno, Ukrainian time, Arsenal enyaye, ete emano. Nti o believe say coach bia obenya time I implement the philosophy no results abeba owie no say Eric Ten Hag no credit say Eric Ten Hag adwuma why Manchester United no ono de be kan say abeba na baso pressure ewa adwuma num eti pressure de beba na so far adwuma why Manchester United no nani so na Burnley boss NHM say ono we cited proper under Hannibal Matchpay. Onim say Hannibal Matchpay from former Manchester United player to Burnley. And what time so Akodano Abaye Nimekoye Amana Papa Lenny Yoro is back out training. Manchester United training Enra. Wamiyano, you say Lenny Yoro our training ground so our to Mirikanka Kranka Yabasha video no na Eric Ten Hag and I did to just say and Kakranka on the officer Manchester United ebetuho baby amupese United etim eduno team na enam kwan so a very soon success no ebetimi aba Eric Ten Hag United manager former Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ema to just decision sir na ambesan Cristiano Ronaldo BM from Juventus in 2021 no was a mistake yentie Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on Ronaldo say in 2021 na United assign Cristiano Ronaldo from Juventus no na ayam from so.
If your family asks you, of course you would say to your help. You'd say yeah. I'd say yes any day of the week. But that's it feels wrong to be sitting talking about jobs that other people have now, and you don't want them to.
It's only us.
Okay, yeah. Of course, yeah. I'd say yes. Cristiano, one of the best players in the world. The last 15 years, I played with him. He played for Manchester United. He has history with the club, and he's leaving Juventus. But we cannot give him to Manchester City because he will score more goals than Erling Haaland is doing at the moment, probably. So I speak to Cristiano, we get him to Man United. But I think maybe that affected the whole dressing room, the dynamics in the dressing room, and maybe other players felt less important. Because, of course, this is one of the world superstars that comes in. He did well. He was top scorer that year, scored 24 goals or something. But I was out of a job 10 weeks later, so...
Ano ayen sama Ole Gunnar Solskjaer edituka ene anope nti meko Enzo Maresca na soye na yedi nkomo ewo Enzo Maresca na kate ose benchiwo oye good player na dio hia fi benchiwo ne se o training ye na niema oye training grounds no wotimi adapt to a very soon onso benya konya na wasi akan ede ama Chelsea abeka no match day squad no ho Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca tossing Adarbiayo and also he's ready and we're one of the leaders one won the team num last game obia ho adwuma oboye ede ama Chelsea na Chelsea Football Club the meeting Mike Mignon AC Milan goalkeeper no Diamante say ama sen na amu odidie say Nyankopon bo asama 2025 amabeko for Mike Mignon amra emeda Chelsea goalkeepers num na Uko Enzo Maresca so ya Chelsea are still in a good shape and work is in progress. Chelsea team no is in good shape. Adwuma na meye no migusua meye.
Now, since day one, they have been open-minded and they are trying to understand
what we want from them. So see this happen since day one, and then I think there is not I can say there is no limit in terms of okay, we need 3 months to learn everything. No, we are going to continue to learn every day. For sure that learning things we can improve. This is for sure, but there is not a moment that we say okay, we need 6 months to learn, and then no. It's work in progress every day. We can add things, we can improve, and this is the only thing that we need to be focused.
Enti enoye Enzo Maresca minko Manchester City aswe na Rodri apra say okuta DM na bon wonimba na wasoromu ye demeti anopay HMC Torino akoda biniti and Samuel Erisi amo consider player na on that screen so no say onso I one player next time fit into Pep Guardiola star no wadin fie adrono miensa na Man City abusuam sporting director Tiki Bekristan Jameti Chemsa meeting bekoso the technical team and in Besia na omaka say Rodri they say openi wanimsem wapra enti situation ne say I was say do obiba eno ye nkoma eno afiu eba Rodrigo me influence last 2 seasons in the Premier League any Rodrigo Cascante do Donald fan Rodri Oriano me influence I was City so any only say games I was starting no abusuan for wojamun kwadia it's about 85% set team no everything kunim na ni go involvement no ojremua about 85% say the tibia City everything are winning games the win rate with City I have 78%. Win rate without Rodri I have 57% tie difference no so the win rate with City say Rodri ejamuno siakama City a win rate no I have 78% on Kahua I have 57%. I don't know Luis Diaz or say afi Erling Haaland enyina ye golden boot in the Premier League on Luis Diaz obeje Pep Guardiola or say Rodri will be out for the remainder of the season. No, here were equally good players meeting Arsenal and team no.
This season is over. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, unfortunately got the worst, but it's what it is. In that level, sometimes unfortunately happen. We are there to support him and good recovery step by step and move forward.
How you replace him?
What he gives us, we don't have no similar player, but the other players all together can replace what Rodri have given since arrive to us. So we have to do it as a team, and we have to find a way, to play during a lot of months without an important player for us. Everybody knows it, and like all the teams want, a speedy recovery for next season, compete against them.
Enti obianim Rodrigo Cascante ojama ajuma oye ema Manchester City onkawi I was say you finding a way to play without Rodri yemfi England na yemra Italy na yenim komo ewo Italy enano pay Thiago Motta oye Juventus coach and Thiago Motta edi to do no kwasem nie when your fundamentals no right na attack no I was say omo sharp kakra oba compete for the Scudetto na ade hia no and say na attack no omo sharp kakra na Alvaro Morata oba kaya na no betodwa say Alex Campello aba wano odine jai na enhwemu a ye studios na me yenie senra na gen wo fie na o fie no masa na nyasam kitwa o enjoy game na Alvaro Morata boy no ya se mo pesa mo kambom mere that day san be wa me nti ya se amun sem no masiesie ente bia obete se Alex Campello and Alvaro Morata asan aka abomu biem na Kinan Yildiz nyamianim no kran se onimbo ne bopa na no oyadwuma Emma Juventus yatisa kwaya na ewo Bologna Thiago Motta faso eisu Joshua Zexino sa eno pese eisu Kinan Yildiz ewo Juventus Lautaro Martinez Serie A's most valuable player according to transfer market and the transfer markets for them HMC among the top 10 most valuable Serie A players in 2024-2025. Omuchem say Lautaro Martinez, Inter Milan, or 110 million euros. And Rafael Leao, Milan, Otosum you know 90 million euros. Kvaratskhelia, Otosum Yensa, Napoli, 80 million euros. Nicolo Barella, Inter Milan, 80 million euros. Alexandro Bastoni, Inter Milan, 70 million euros. Douglas Luiz, Juventus, 70 million euros. Otosunsia, Marcos Thuram, Inter Milan, 65 million euros. Dusan Vlahovic, Juventus, 65 million euros. Theo Hernandez, Milan, 60 million euros. Otosun Kron, and do Gelson Bremer of Juventus, 60 million euros. And no top 10 most valuable Serie A players and your demo according to transfer market. Now, on say Brazil for players for October international break. Now, Douglas Luiz and Atlanta midfielder Ederson, woman can squad to know Cristiano Giuntoli or the Atuja. Say Juventus ever challenging for the Serie A title, or say a more competent manager in the person of Thiago Motta. Now, Ocha in the summer players or Dubai now, or believe was our players no say Ambebua and the team now Kobose assassin so Inter Milan president Beppe Morata. Or the NSMP now to the afa Okchi capital for no, or say we are determined say Ombesi new stadium at the Ama Inter Milan and no iron summer if he Beppe Morata na swaya total and no pay na Juventus any general game no demi teach him say ombebo behind closed doors obiantimi nko enkonkohwe game ni bi Bayer 04 Leverkusen boss enti ebefi Serie A no na yaba Germany oko Bayer 04 Leverkusen boss Xavi Alonso na swaya or say the best team ewo Germany sesia eye Bayern Munich nemom Leverkusen ready say ombe challenge on gamer etoja enano ne believe ni sem kurumdie ebeko ete ama Leverkusen Vincent company and I say so far enyema oche ewo Bayern Munich no onwe die nemom enkakra players no adapt ye a very difficult game there nemom amo pesa amo fa 3 points na fe amo extend the lead between amo and Leverkusen. Xavi Alonso we and no say game against Bayern Munich there be a difficult game nemom so pesa winia I was working above your performance I was all double performance no and some point couldn't dey etime aba ya don some to him Victor Oko Boniface on your Super Eagles and Leverkusen striker or say on Beshe Bayern Munich and na they all kind of say or Shasia or Spanish that be no penis of Siakai I was Spain Bayern Munich Hurricane and Ebo Zhao Pahinha and Michael Olise Abaso or say Zhao Pahinha and Michael Olise Niama Amoba Bayern Munich so far Amayano Nanyaso and Motimba plus na Ebo Granit Xhaka and at the warning Ama Bayern Munich say this is still last season's Leverkusen na last year share Bayern Munich no sa Leverkusen anye enti ene ebeya war enkunimdie no said etebia woman san ebetimi aka ene Granit Xhaka nsema ati etudwa ene anopay on this note live on Oyerepa TV live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM abusia ya janso etinkofon close nsem esiha weekend edition of today's sports etwaso show near live on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio say good morning
the sports lawyer
sir BBI fine
nyamene eboafo as usual what the akodiaba
of course
weekend is here again boys no do say anachess a lot of mathematics and permutations
yes weekend ya na hu hia
of course yeah weekend they say the party ji ahome na or they are connected with the family on the weekdays na na ifie tena endorse and our sports lawyer answer so crowd ba free about 7
yeah
weekend no nya na sa dia na they are connected with the family Also the Obed Munche. So to me, 10 few more. And I want 10 few.
I'm a trophy, but Juma dear, on the Juma first before everything.
Yeah, Juma bread do the
You need to work.
Yeah, we need to work. You need to work. And you better enjoy games this weekend. I mean, I think it's a weekend packed of matches from the foreign front at the Barbesi local front. Matches na hono and your matches matches more there. Leverkusen, Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
The era of the new school in terms of coaching. Xavi Alonso, Vincent Company. Inti yebesha say no ye numere.
Around 5. But I mean, if you say this game, a very difficult game, but Bayern Munich will win the game.
Oh, of course. I think by our upper.
I'm bet you last year Leverkusen don't
Leverkusen are conceding 9 goals this season.
Yeah, just a team in defense.
Defensively, they are conceding a lot of goals. Bayern Swash 16 goals in the Bundesliga. And you are talking about a side of all the most goals in the Bundesliga.
Hurricane, Michael Olise, Jamal Musiala. Attack is super.
Solid.
Don't forget Leverkusen so Florian Witt or Victor Boniface. They are also doing very well. So it will be a nice game there.
Tiramika say a promise to give you a lot of goals because we are talking about two sides about 16 goals, but 13 goals in the league. And goals 29. Yes, the two teams are about. I was Leverkusen about 4 games and Bayern Munich about 5 games. Sorry, Bayern so about 4. Dortmund about 5.
Dortmund about 5. No boy.
Dortmund 5. 4-4. In 8 matches, now 2 teams are share 29 goals.
Yeah.
Actually, say a goal festival. And just that Bayern Munich were better defense than Leverkusen.
Yeah, so far.
Bayern conceded 3. In 4 games.
Yeah.
Leverkusen are conceded 9.
Yeah.
In 4 games. Now, so Leverkusen are averaging 2.2 goal conceded per game, or 2.25 goals conceded per game. Say, omo bobo a anhwe ye kura goals mienu.
8 p.m.
8 me to omo atenem. Ansa na omo de na omo ede, omo shaka ho.
Yeah.
Good. So I think it's a cool festival. And again, we are talking about 2 managers. I'm pragmatic.
Yeah.
I'm BM. Xavi Alonso and OBM on
Obebo. And I've Vincent Company. Company, you are two just say, or no, or a refugee. Baby, you free here. Okopi more Belgium. Now man for Nigeria say Obebo.
Yeah.
Well boy, English Premier League winning trophies. Okofa buying a Jumano. Now man for ni believe on we say Vincent Company with my buying Munich and Jumano. But in Kakranka can do if say next story in life no and no one then the call as I buying Munich. So I think Bayern Munich this weekend one performance should win this game. Performance. I'm done a day this season.
Again, almost about
Yeah,
it's almost Timothy form. So more of a Bayern Munich win over 2.5. Of course, between these sides. Last season, Alonso
last season was a bad season for Bayern Munich. Bad record,
Champions League
semi-final.
And yet the magnitude of the club now Champions League semi there and
maybe there
and I will share quite chrome fast free more issue and no referee
it was a fair decision from me there I'm person make
decision
referee no ba ben no ama ben masenka defender no tunko nyina
okay
so I know they mean
that is more on if basis
me say
I just want to let people know how close I know more to go into the
Bayern Munich in Champions League. They've done it in Momo. But Osha teams share Bayern Munich last season. Our Bundesliga no. Yes, looking at as much more back to back Leverkusen.
Yeah, Leverkusen.
Back to back to back.
Was 3-0 or so.
Yeah, it was horrible. Wolfsburg mo no mo share no mo teso.
So yes, it was a bad season.
Yes.
And Tianya say
this season almost 30 year. Almost 30 year pa.
The Champions League, you know. Table no that top
because
they scored most goals.
Yes. And Maka say omo team no. They have a good team. Michael Olise. On say Kingsley Coman. A plenty you Kingsley Coman more.
Yeah.
But Michael Olise buy no. What share wire na Vincent Company. I na said say TB o say ye de ne ba no be adwuma Emma Bayern Munich. Otis na Hurricane ball Zao Pahin ha so. This is a player last season no more penal. And Anfa and this season waba and Obani in Midford Nema Piabeka under the auspices of Vincent Company who Joshua Kemik. He's playing very well. Or I'm not the confidence to play. Makase Jamal Musiala, one of young players are Onimbo. So Jamal Musiala, Hurricane, Michael Olise as you say, United Mission. United Mission. It's only side team no bona. The difference no so last season name ko ye no. Vincent Company in here. He say echo ye. So I think Omokoni say there will be a team to watch this season.
This weekend, I think from 11:30 Kunyineje Newcastle Man City. Last season, De Bruyne, any game, okay. Last
now him Newcastle.
Last in De Bruyne and so free bench, Babe Koso Magic. That was Kabob last.
Newcastle United.
Arsenal and Leicester. Tough game.
It's a win for us.
That's a win for us now. But Leicester, there were more some stubborn ingredients on between me. Chelsea, Brighton, another
Arsenal Liga.
And Wolverhampton, and Wolves, and Liverpool quite way. For matches in all, more danger. Matches in more the pa. March nana. Na se brekum de match na and de we here or come sheni bia.
Na for game we say World Cup.
No de bia sanity.
I feel game ni there.
Brekum was 4 points or Shakoto Kobeko 7 with a game in hand. No so na means or ben trophy. Last season we did third. Yes, we did third.
Coach Samuel Bodu ne prosperity ogum factor.
Away from that, Chelsea. The last time I promised na me mount starting 11 of transfer between Kotoko and Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is within the last 10 years. Say club being a club be a business. Ote the day coach as I be there I say only Kotoko ba very easy to motivate the players because you just tell them say Boniye na next season ba beto. O say the okatire brante na no. Boniye next season ba beto. And e wo hopa. And akotko so kra the to Chelsea players no mo nti afi. E bia no ne Lord am one e bo.
Bedran so what Patrick Asie do interview no.
Yes, ye be bokra. Yes.
I like the interview. I say this week now on reply messages.
So be started.
I say game near on the Lord am one game.
Game now started. Lord so I fit. Yeah, Lord the team squad
on the Lord am one game.
Yes, Patrick ne Lord in aka ho. Also Lord and young apostles game. But what team started training. And run in nrechi nra. Nti no so be kobi. Nti enye better. Enye better. Nti ebe hwe ni nyina ho asem na yaka. Ebra.
Dan we ya weekend ya kasifo nyina beti ato.
Has ni Kotoko na
say prosperity ogum. Wanye ni ya.
Tinedu nka ho.
I'm not talking about Tinedu.
Yeah, I'm just saying it.
I'm not talking about Tinedu.
Yen come at you for who say.
Oh, Tinedu they say
out of the game.
Maybe issue ni say Tinedu before game I will in clinical. Unya knock.
Yes.
So na me this is I don't know the can squad no ko.
Oh, say biananka.
Unya knock why okokoye warm up mpo.
Ah, say biananka. Unya nanka obeja.
So knock there why warm up. But last time now can't see me in the midfield. You go back to the now kind of. I think I'm Chino.
Okay. Nasa can cobowing so.
Of course.
Okay. Ode ma men ko danger hombra na me ba. Semne wo ho ne doso. Me check se me nya hu se samobodu akasa.
Dabi on kasa.
Ebi okasa dia omunya mfa.
On kasa e master coach na kasa e.
Debi.
Amasan coach.
Debbie. You can't say Chelsea for this idea never.
Amasan coach no kasa.
No. So far, clubs now show massive interest.
My press conference. Amasan coach no kasa.
Me who say na da ha no. There will be MP assistant coach as Emmanuel Nkrumah. New bia listen. Then country Chelsea for na say. You start season pre-match no. Oh. Danger. Coaches na ya. Oko club bia coaches na ye.
Yeah.
Kotoko 2 times on my nyina. Me hu some di okulu aba betnas because in this case wa na what trans na on central for bisa question no. Ntom na be kire se question we yin free me fa enti enya de a danger eye huhu bia. Wo do assistant coach betra ho. E dey suba so no. We ni hu ye den we
and na cry pre-match.
And we cry no
expectation e diko game num na we kan kakra kire.
Exactly. And we move from time e kan say in central for na ebisa question aka sense central ni.
Na say me cry say pre-match no mo ye no mo na mo ye venue media officers.
You see me
Yeah, claps. Say do me see omo press conference na say ye can be bicho omo kakra. Say omo so mpese omo ye na standard dia. Nya sa na ye no. Ana me boa. Say you share elsewhere. Oh yeah, pretty much ahead of games. Inviting Central for.
Yeah, I think so.
So if Kotoko press conference in Kumasi, also invited. Who invite to Biaka?
Baba, who the na wokano is the standard.
That is how you know.
That's okay.
Are they who you mana?
That we yam put ka who for the start no. Ka ya accept it and I accept it the komudo mu ye. Just that. On say has na Kotoko start and the way we now so Obed started a sound alarm in terms of the way ana omo ye no setup no so backdrop ne appearance ne other things near the ade now say osha who say teams no 80. That is why it disheartens my heart when I hear the media say clubs no encourage so yenye din because you can e do baby a bomber e pushi no mama sesanga kra. Now you can see say improvement aba enomu the person because I don't dey no mu product mu game there yen say ye bo mama ton say na be ya I don't know who be back be akono so mu be nyam na nkofo so e be di akiri because football touches the opium of the society enti say ubie ehun kakra bia na opa ho ntuma kakra bia na nkofo bebre eden e di akiri enti ka baba there wo can there perfect that should be the standard but wo there yenya nuho ekra na omunya nya no maye because breku benya central for ho no a to nsa from ba betra mo bisa on semba ko me bi ye wo ubema club no media team no ena omo nyese bia omo sensa offense questions no per se but at least omo betima ka so aha de ena ye mfa ho no aha de ye mfa ha area ye afanti ha ba bia de omo betima bisa questions dia fa so then na just say ayi but with the omo no mo ye o ma de aman ti se de kotokofo obunzom de oguma kwetena ho na kotokofo media fo na ebisa no ye de no be adwuma for now so at least omo ka de ombeso ye nka nche omo hita for ma wo so hante ye de no be adwuma for now but so okofa the assistant coach e de never betena ho no mo what are you telling us ye nka assistant coach no onye important and I say bia se bi wonim kasa na se bi wonim nyansa that's not the point but you say you are the face of the club when it comes to ball na yakobo abontin no you are the face of the club. Speak to your supporters, speak to the general populace, speak to football fans across the globe. Send ye be ya wa no wudi mu ya no susu ye fa so di twa oka no yetime na bibi de twa oka sase mo de kan obi anka abone enti me nua me no ya adwen.
There are sometimes danger nyoma bu omo ya ntimi so odwene ho a onti ase ball na be born and then kasamo bodu kasaya. Imagine the number of media house abe boss as Samobodu voice now, as compared to Emmanuel Nkrumah.
Of course,
no disrespect to Emmanuel Nkrumah.
At all.
Say bianco your coach wa Karela no kasa ye be bono.
Yeah, be carry weight but entimi ko ba say entimi ko
ba say head coach wa Karela o kasa ye be bo.
Entimi ko ba say yenim say bodu
ho
brekum.
Now say
Emmanuel Nkrumah be kasa. Now we say enu na
where the mo
people don't want to be responsible because when at the Corinthians omo pese omo kasa wi a na BBC a ye be hold omo to their words
and you better
but we said that we are responsible
coach
we are responsible you are not a man enough we are coward face it
because this is a movement
I can
matches bet attention be baso pa ekotoko ne heart
I can bet my last coin says a bodu ehye ochina obekasa
anti didn't know angasa
na den na dia won kasa either usoro bibia na say dia kasa
danger so far
who there
me enam YouTube nsemi we monitor these interviews pa
of course because I'm for the year no
I'm for the year
what I say
the bottom line is so far me share them any club or the assistant coach about better on kasa
anti Chelsea for on say
you see kotoko ogum last year na ogum say on kasa no kulu kasa ye born the chisa kasa masa enya sa na ye no
you can at the point some of us called for a boycott from the media
yes say one baby ma so what did they make an say fast forward coach ogum aba eno atie ogum how our church from the style of play the last game or boy the game between on Ebuadu the expectations the same you be boss our voice ni nyina ogum chire mu kama okoya koma injury update the amount approach no munya content about club no danger because coach ni be transfer update ni ade approach kwara ma to the extent say in central for kraba bibisa and say na baba ebubo bia no pay na obo slot there central ni fa kwan bibisa and say how will you feel if you work with Salah and not never die for just a year no or answers our question yes or say you are finding a clever way of asking me about their contract so what I say na eno na create the
because omo contract is an issue
yes
who could be administrator
who
be player na wadane no who be coach na wadane no okay who be who I'm say slot I'm say 2 or 3 years contract right now when we are top stars e wo team ni mu until 1 year pen na no be adwuma because obianu say by December they can even sign a pre-contract with another club and you know how would you feel and it's a nice way to pull him to tell you about their contract
and give you
but
content.
Also smartly he also dance around it but I don't they were creating content I can't media and say be fan the issue the be any issue the so and you know
opportunity where you put these videos on your YouTube channel which creates money for you what do you man on Nkrumah betra hwa one akobo Emmanuel Nkrumah voice eti enye ne kura ni person enim say Brekun just was
master coach kura friend Emmanuel Nkrumah
na some obodu ti league ya ebo
talent or former player mpo
league ya ebo afi ya ebo league coach is agi league ni pen o me yesen boadu ka enti esa mo brand ni ye ka boadu kra no enye kotoko match kra esen ka ma ne kasa ne eden eba system num he's unbeaten
because he's currently the am say ono ne ogum ene samates yeah omo no
na bashuru
hefo yeah omo no me league
in terms of trophy the obenya Karim Zito with Dreams waje trophy oko
say league no wasem
league the I think some year 3 my best of knowledge coach from Paul Manson NG league
anytime they will speak about the league ni bia no ka
Onji league as a coach
yes Onji league
of course we can
coach wasem but be any go stars come up pick you but call Pando against Lions so you have a senior Samates ni nyina the danger yen to aso na I'm disappointed in Brekun Chelsea for no let's call the spade so Kotoko na yanke beka even Kotoko coach no he is bigger waji din kakra but Kotoko media say they are using Ogum come and answer them and Kotoko media no they nyese me high promo they ask the questions uti omu interviews na omu Ogum ye na you struggle to ask a question biaka na they ask all the questions so
at least ebia obi fufuro bi kwa
bisa but they will try and ask there you as a person I would teach you who enjoy content okay with the kind of questions or maybe we could maintain watara
and say Hamza na ono so ya tin kan o kan Hausa oti Hausa
Debbie
and now jam gumu pa
brilliant way
exactly so and I think for me that was innovative that was innovative from House of Folk
and that community
say they spoke to a certain community a certain group of people bia on say I say ye di enkomo no a though almost what can't the normal the ordinary language in the AKB, but almost so sometimes you communicate to them direct in the language that they understand. Straight, and I think that was very much innovative near the day. Even I say, yeah, it is to you, Hanum. Yeah, they are community between as soon as you struggle, do be Baba, and I been to go about the Inya, the Kofana, and about Tauza. Many the minister Kobeti. But I'm to go here. And you know, we are saying,
Kasa has to focus Richie Bell 2K.
Yeah.
Oh, you too.
Yeah, and that was good.
What else?
That was good. And you know,
so even if 1K cry $4 cry,
so what I say?
$8.
And you know, $8.
And
it's very much innovative. And I encourage us to folks say,
and overflow come
what I say, or can't send your person, can Omonia say, do a biana man can boom, do a mature boom, do a biana man, will be a just and you
Chelsea, my Manuel Sapon, a Casa. Bankabo, a man Kunakasa.
Again, because
already
no.
Now you see, create those talking points.
Dear wo, ebe catch the we are seeing now say, Amankuna. There's one other player last season, boy or Sanko, Bobo Kotoko, or 2 seasons ago. And yeah, Omo returnees be.
Ameyawana.
Omo returnees.
Collins Ameyaw.
Omo returnees be to be from Kotoko back to Chelsea. Omo say they have scores to settle with Kotoko. It come on Mekano. I mean, also on him, yeah, because it's on the game and it's a big game by all standard.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And you know, and to us, Mammy, me do wait them the headline, but we know a Mammy quick. Let me slow. Because I just bit him the asmaba. Mammy, Tama, Bama, the boss, near into Infenia Gona, Dixon, no. So who racking a farmer Honomoa? He's the board, yeah. Hey, one hoko.
The mamma, some way, what back on no,
don't worry, me over Corno. Ain't you know, Mrs. Rosemont, Ata, Mrs. Rosemont Ata, now. Ono UK na sisi ewo
okay
na oye nurse so woni and who twa papa Dixon woni mfomo ohu ade Mrs no UK and owo na Dixon yire Dixon from Kinafama na uko Kinafama ho awro ka so we bonsam
okay and one we
are also we bonsam
danger
ntino we dey Mrs Ankasa madam no na bibia we ase nyina ye dia say uku hwe Dixon na oni Dixon susu no o hwe ono susu adi no bibia akire di bibia ni hono mo we no free Sly Zeti and Abigail and almost say yemfa madam na yemfa kanche madam say ne birthday no on celebrating the big yanko we say producer abawuro man say
o man ko ya de bi nto
or the pressure ba
or the aban de na so de aba man ko ya de
etidum o say there is too much corruption in football today than Nyantachi's time. If I become sports minister again, I will sanitize the game. Honorable Neil Ante Van Der Poel. And now they want to jabruta.
Also by a sports minister.
Also say oh no. So chebi. Na say. Ya say ni ba no ba tunin tuma as sports minister. Kwe. Jamelele. Ekehwe e ba saje me fen. Ege ba saje me fen.
So be sakin ko.
Jame eputoton.
Be sakin ko for.
Also be jiri ho de no ma be gu ho be jiri ho no because say wo ko hwe senia. Sports football, particularly football, no one can call it party. And yet,
no my instances or the normal she has to there. I know Casa him.
Okay, no, Casa I enjoy.
Okay,
yeah, and round because I say there be Nanya to Chisham and yet near can near senior and Nadia. A eight pitches, Kaba. You need a pitch, no.
Hey, same way I can almost say or man be maintain a picture.
But media me FIFA know this is kind of man Ghana for no. One watch that on one website say what this kind of also for maintaining. We will be there what can me FIFA there every day.
Danger say
on any day me FIFA there no.
Me I say na no me be kan you know I say.
almost statement no.
Almost statement no. When they were doing on baba ye no mo jiska no. Nde ba menyi jama gina ho ambe yi na mo sisi ya. Okay. Enti no mentimi nko na wunyimra anya sa. Ene ma me nko second one no so. Kotoko and Haas. Kotoko 7, Haas 5 as Didi Dramani invite 54 for Chan. And he say coach Didi Dramani.
Yeah.
Ofia say put a team together for the Chan tournament.
For the Chan tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say omo Black Galaxies no.
Yeah, the Galaxy.
Yeah. And
Kotokonya 7.
Kotokonya 7 and Haas 5. Into omo dominate.
I think it's Frederick Asare.
Asare, yes.
Emmanuel.
The two Asares. You been 2 Asares in post.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 Asaris in post, go post on 2 Asaris.
Benjamin Asari.
Of course.
Of course.
One the number 1.
Benjamin Asari.
Benjamin Asari, Massa, Massa Jagman, the Brastasem.
In your call up, ewo Afcon Nani Econ. A month for him. Asari no Casa 55 man squad.
And you're pruning it down.
And you're pruning it down, Asari and Timmy Uncle. So, may I show so be a.
And I did a lot of coin.
Yes, and I did that.
And I did a lot of coin.
And I did that lad. So me chose will be a technical team no. Or my tune it ya to.
No, maybe Sasaki to na me penny. So who will be the first choice in the pool because
so far
keep person it appears I have you.
So far Sarenda go.
Season we must and we saw damn you know and it's been fantastic so far. Has of poor performance.
3 goals.
Yeah, I considered 3 goals, but for him, House of Folk could have considered avalanche of goals. Okay. And though has been poor in early days of the season, you know, the performance in the season hasn't been that bad. Okay. And you know, and as far as the young one,
players na why?
Blewum.
Okay.
And
Emmanuel Cote
Suum.
Blay Baba Peter Aqua. Emmanuel Enchi.
Yeah.
And last one. Yes, I think it's one.
Blewum, yeah.
Yeah, Boni
and your boss.
I'm afraid Lord Amoa. Lord Amoa didn't count. So the second squad, let me try and Frederick Kasari, Emmanuel Kobe. This is the second batch for screening. Frederick Kasari, Kotoko, Emmanuel Kobe. Bebiani Gold Stars. Neba Kofi Ba of Samates, good. Emmanuel Kote, Kotoko, Edwin Tufuo. Or no, our Brekum Chelsea.
Good player. Good
Isaac Affo, left back.
Good player.
Yeah. Ali Mohammed, good. Right centre back. On also Chawadrewad. Isaka Mohammed in Swatremai.
Yeah.
You will be a follow league now. Justice Blay. Defensive midfield.
And by Blay, so season Wabobi.
Blame ball.
Okay.
Ablo ye Ghanaian. Ablo ye Ghanaian. But so far be too matches in Tino. Among person mobile pressure and be brave. Shame okay. Wahid Neymar Fuseni in Swatremai. SND Babaya Emmanuel Enchi. Dennis Sa Kodie or no Northern City. Northern City Division 1 on. Why? Did you Dramani?
But I gay player.
Bear microphone man.
On one idea.
Northern City is for Didi Dramani. Or Nakazada Nekochi.
He owns the team.
Yeah. Any team.
Okay.
And see,
but
Kazali was the head coach.
Okay. And San
Kazali player ne gay or the born again muskuiji interschools no. Ni player no. Sandra player no.
Okay. No, but Sakafia.
Sandra no. On Sandra or academy.
Sir.
On one personally or academy Kumasi.
So I think so no name ame who are enye Premier League. Then ubenya obi say Emmanuel Boache of Samates. Okay. Derek Forjo on the player Nanka Kotoko pen from Mediema no. Dauda Saka of Kotoko. Peter Aqua.
Saka is starting season Bobby.
Saka 2 games from the bench.
2 games from the bench.
Yes, 2 games from the bench. But who still believe player Bako Abdul Aziz Misbao on who still believes Steven Amman Kona Brekum Chelsea Emmanuel Mama on no ewo Samates and Alex Isso on no ewo baby any Gold Stars. Me okay, mamen call the other one if you honor has players no one. Okay, Benjamin Asare, Kofi Mensah. Hey, what free goalkeepers in the power appear Kubi of Mediema. And so Fred 8 goalkeepers. Kamara Dean, Mamadou Ono Mediema, Ashikwe of great Olympics, Sulemana Fatau, ono so Midiema, neba Francis Aqua, Bechem United, David Opon Afrane, had to folk Razak Kasim of Nations FC, Ebenezer Urban, Heart of Lions, Abdullah Nuruddin Midiema. Okay. Squad Nano Abdul Karim, defensive midfielder, Nations FC. Prince Aqua, Nations FC. Okay. Issa Yakubu, Holy Stars. Sylvester Samba, Holy Stars. Salim Adams, Heart to Folk. Hamza Issa. Surprisingly, the Hamza Issa called right wing.
Who they say
the Hamza Issa called right wing. Bernardino Tete. Also called Kokono, left wing. So Samuel. Sorry, Samuel Boateng a free year. Issa Koka and I'm Ishak a free year. Hey, our free players, oh. Danger, our free players.
Yeah. Tino, I idea. Until they do, I better.
On my publications. That FIFA approves GFA borehole project. The GFA, so the Ghana Football Association borehole project has been approved by World Football Governing Body FIFA. This follows the decision of the Executive Council of the GFA to invest part of the association's FIFA Forward 1.0 program to improve the quality of the pitches and competitions via the provision of boreholes at game centers across the country. But the to improve the quality. Yes.
If it is a subject now, the command FIFA G's
to do what?
Say they are to improve the quality. I never make say they are going to use to improve the quality of pitches across leagues and tests.
May I have my own reservation? Say, I also could to book summer school. Books no time school is on fire. And at the end of this, we still have some chance to ask you questions. Then you end to us until has in 5.
Has in 5, 7. No, any 12.
Okay, has team no. I think man Tidin Bia.
For now, dear.
Hamza, Afrane, Salim, and Asare. I think has team, yes. Man Tidin Bia. Mauli, I feel no about for Nyan settle. Asamoah Boateng.
Also, they hear some few games too.
Yes,
make a statement. Almost left back no. The other left back has to say no.
Ransford Mensah.
I think say in a few games so he can make a statement.
On my consistency
to us in a few games. You see idea me say one other player me who know SB.
Kelvin says.
Yeah, I think SB should have been looked at.
Chama Yanko.
Right. Yeah, I think he should have been looked at.
Okay.
And so no.
Yeah, danger to us.
You cannot be given a full house, a car, and pay 5,000 and not win anything. All of a sudden, pressure mount on Coach Kasim Mingle from some people around Dr. Chei to deliver. I believe this story you are interested.
I'm surprised.
You are not surprised. You can't be surprised.
I should be. Kasim Mingle of 5 points.
All of a sudden, the pressure is mounting on you.
I mean, this is.
Almost say, Masa, you mount all these good DCDR. This season, the league should be your target.
For that, I think they have a point.
Now, the information I want to actually say, Sanko for the fallout in if we say transfer window time no. The players by now Jafo about to go here.
He need to deliver there.
But
so far on disappointing.
Man pressure, Papa.
Young apostles near Diana.
Good results.
And he's unbeaten.
Yeah.
Hey.
So far, academy say season mono on na. Say we consider go.
I think Adriana no. 2-1.
2 okay yeah.
Yes, 2-1.
Inti enye say enye bad but conform man pressure.
How Kasim Mingo akofan? I am careful.
Say an able assistant who is also capable.
Johnson Smith.
Only so on the boss you pay. Also 5,000.
5,000 Ghana cedis for Kasimengo.
Yeah, that's my information. And me feel say it's woefully bad. It's swap. And yet,
5,000. Okay. And you're bad there. Ghana send you
say Jai.
Kasimengo, the winner now when you're coach.
And TBT and I'm say never then has originally has offer because has offer would have paid him so well.
A commitment to the nations project and also bit my fact.
Oh, but the term they say
house
to arrive hit Kumasi at 2 p.m. Lodge at Silicon. Train at Pajo 4 p.m. Operations team. Rider came to Kumasi on Wednesday, led by Van der Poel, assisted by Abbas and Hashmin. My boys met them at Labour Roundabout. On agenda, a win tomorrow and then NCC elections.
Van der Poel lead.
Yeah.
On one tun wesi wa na say house management na so.
Dabi we know no as a supporter na djuma of said this match has must win. Nti Wednesday no Orlando Kumasi.
To be supporters operation.
Nti Mimi as you say supporters operation I say man that one I don't know but Wednesday he was in Kumasi. Now Abbas Kasime hu no. Abbas baby abefe bia.
Tony Abbas ni
Hashmi om kuhia no Labour Roundabout om kaseme boa. No mo chia tina baby no mo tene ka anim. Eche no mo move ko share ko say wo fa ho no baby sa ka bi ekwan bi da ho no mo de wura mu inside ho no mo ko te ho baby ko tena ha we Hashmi no ye no gbodo na Hashmi ya de mo ka bi aso mete.
Two boys na capture them.
We captured them.
And I see in the house be training 4.
And 4 Pajo. Yeah. By 2 day eche kwa na 2:30 na house.
No more. Silicon Pajo dey say
no omako lodge ho. Na fe omako Pajo no omako ye shake up kakra. Then
they shake up.
Ochana pano they zoom into Abrankase. And then the match is on. And na Abbas money abre papa. Say has about santima mu die. Ese say omo ha no mo a omo regional chapters no omo adwuma no. And unfortunately for them omo nya Van der Poel bibi kakra won nsem and ono atun wasi wo se waba. And unim Hashmi ni Abbas so ukresi kana de mom a de opeso monyi bi ombeye.
Sasa ukresi kana de mom sasa.
De opeso monyi bi ombeye.
There be o ka se omo ye obi aka se de ombeye bi ombeye. O di scan be kan se scan amba omo nya.
Na bo scan kan ho be de wa bi amana yi. Wo de mom sika na ka so se monyi se na mo hese omo nya. De ba ka so monyi bi a ombeye. Nti china match ni de sika de o di scan ba ase o ya mana et se ase
dem se bibia omo bibia mo no de enye sika ti se sika kwa no ma
give them money with the assignment you have given them and they will deliver.
Na one more assignment no ma scan but the way this scan be share na so mana et se scanning tina
adwuma na omo koye no sika nka ho omo ye enye yie se wo discan ka ho afi wense no ano na omo time I deliver ne kama nti Hashmi ni Abbas na omo Van der Poel left and right and omo ne nam ni nyina no ochina Abrankase against nations yeah and it's a game pressure na start amount to wo omo so nti ne ya wie
okay danger me da sepa
abroche for no ko ba
because
say back when them dey manye
and oba
and me person me dey discussion or say this ordinary Kotoko team cannot beat us and won't survive
because we'll definitely talk about Nra
mami musa
Zakito interview
say who say the way this story was published September 22nd 2024
by
Kuwait Football Association president giving a 21-day prison sentence after poor organization of FIFA World Cup qualifier. Pacho wo hu.
Debbie and them sure sasa.
Pacho ya hwe.
Me answer kramazako.
Ya hwe.
So definitely we'll come and talk about Nra Nana Odro Safo and Odro Safo's interview on this particular platform Ebrana all talking about Asante Kotoko. Their match at this weekend Chelsea against Kotoko. Brana odi hu nkomo no ye ba be kan wasem say on social media generate a lot of heat. Got WhatsApp platforms and everywhere. But Zach, young come on Embra.
Yes. Now, before I ever call no, Keke Nyadi from me, Unim Suli Wahab. Oh, Suli Wahab, or ye Unim no, or ye Bravo, Suli, you know, Bravo call her or more circles, no. Or ye Charmer Edemasek 43 Osunyani. Yes, and or ye Bravo na second vice charmer. Anti Keke Suli Wahab. Bravo nyina one year second vice inti we Charmer Fuzi. The second vice ni Suli. Suli Wahab and then birthday. Anti happy birthday from Koma Suli Wahab. Or ye Bravo nyina second vice charmer. Anti young wish happy birthday. And now we die ya player so bobo any bobo ni ofase ketwa if any Mavis Inshira Asante Azaria Mavis Inshira Asante Azaria bobo yamofoda so kano yamofoda bi no no ofase enti busani nyina na sisters ni bufe nyina se yanwehye Mavis Inshira Asante Azaria happy birthday ewo ho. So Obed, another weekend is here with us and matches no there edosun ye pa. Na so far we share games na enra boys no unse same munya ske kakra munya ske kakra with Dortmund ama o member share kakra na ko say investment first was almost going down until Sergi Grassi bounce back ama o winning match number 4-2 in the German Bundesliga. Dortmund and Shedanya so no new signing is doing his best. Champions League they won their away game. Liga no and you're comfortable, but at least he's doing the best to put them in the place that they have to be. And you know, and a bit of scare, but at least the most important thing is that they're able to bounce back every winning game now a good in Germany. Another big game a year between Bayern Munich and Bayer for Leverkusen. Last season, you know say Obiani what happened between these two teams when they met. Early stage say and a Bayern Munich Leverkusen share Allianz Arena. Last season, March day 4. I remember March day 4. Bayern Munich versus Bayer for Leverkusen. Match then 2-2. Kane scored first. Grimaldo equalized. Goretzka and Palacios and penalty 90+4. Ete kanma Leverkusen match and ND in the 2-2. Now there Emma Leverkusen victory last season na a strong konie when they met Bayern Munich ewo omufi honom no 3-0 onom she Bayern Munich. It was a convincing 3-0 win and Xavi Alonso the Emma former Chelsea coach if I say to from 3-0 and you know last season Leverkusen did not lose against Bayern Munich. This season already Oshe Omo League Eyina Bayern Munich lead the league log with 12 points as against Leverkusen all 9 points. Now the problem with this season in terms of regards to Bayern Leverkusen is after 4 matches, so Obed, Leverkusen are conceded 9 goals in just 4 matches. Except will say they are conceding a lot of goals this season. And if you are Panther, one thing that you are sure, and say at Allianz Arena today, Leverkusen will concede. With the member of Hongkra, boys need to away member of Hongkra, by Leverkusen to concede. The easiest distance that will be me, according and in that game, never cost on. One pona Leverkusen are conceding goals 80 or more. This season, Oma conceded 3 against Wolfsburg, 1 against Hoffenheim, 3 against Leipzig, and Oma conceded 2 against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Look at the teams that they are conceding. Yes, Mönchengladbach actually 2 goals, Leipzig actually 3 80 or more, and Hoffenheim actually 1. Then Wolfsburg and so actually 3. Edit about for Leverkusen. In all, Oma conceded 9 goals this season. As against Bayern Munich, was 16, the highest in the league so far. free scoring Bayern Munich team under Vincent Kompany. And the rate at which Bayern Munich goes no every anymore no. One thing that you are sure they say yes, Leverkusen to concede. But the Leverkusen so Obed, as much as they are conceding, they are also scoring. Even though Mun Shendru the Bayern Munich no, but they've scored 13 goals and they are just 3 between Omon and Bayern Munich except goals scored this season. They are scoring and they are conceding. And the game, one thing is sure, Bayern Munich to score, Leverkusen to score.
Both teams to score, no?
Yes, both teams to score. Yes, it's something that Ebeto. Now, this season, form now, yes, last season, it was a very mess season for Bayern Munich. And the dominant of Leverkusen in the league. But so far, what Bayern Munich and there is a company and the rate at which they are scoring. Their last Bundesliga game, Werder Bremen 5-0 away. Before then, no match 9-2 against Dinamo Zagreb in the Champions League. No match hostel 6-1 away. Bayern Munich are scoring for fun and they are playing well. We are seeing the best of Jamal Musiala and Mikel Olise on the right side. They are playing very well and giving all the chances for Hurricane to score. So bad a game that Manchester say we been the see last season in the based on how Bayern Munich are playing. Now they are more possessive side. They control games, dominate and score. Just that they are playing against another free scoring side that as much as defensively Leverkusen at their best. But one thing that Leverkusen almost no they will score. Over short but some must go on there. They will find a way to put the ball in your net under Xavi Alonso. Until so bad, Yanko 3-1 win.
3-1
win, yes, 3-1 for Bayern Munich. It was a game now a game that I don't see Leverkusen repeating what they did last season. Abraham Kobo 2-2 draw and so Allianz Arena. When Yanko 3-1 win and from Mabubukwa, you fellow Bayern Munich and so away from there, La Liga, interesting game. And the Barca Elko Osasuna. So far, Barcelona 100% record. 7 out of 7. 21. Scoring 23 goals and conceding just 5. Until we share the audio match here, Real Madrid or 17 points, even though Real Madrid has also scored 16 goals. Until no BFE say with the attack of Real Madrid, no. In say Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Endrick. This team will be scoring more, but it looks like say Barcelona find a way to score at ease as compared to what Real Madrid are doing this season. And you know, Barca are scoring for fun, and today they are playing against Osasuna, whom and so this season in terms of by their standard they are doing well because Osasuna 11 points or more than 7th on the league log, and based on what Osasuna are doing this season. And share that bad sa Omalusu 2 games against Rayo Vallecano and drawing the show by 4-0. And they are decided that at least 11 points from a possible possible 21, right?
Yeah.
21. I think say
Omalusu 10.
Yes, based on their standard, you could say at least a year nessa. Last season, Barcelona yes won both legs, but then share that convincing sir because again at home 1-0 then 2-0 away. But what people are saying is that now Xavi's Barcelona,
Xavi Hernandez,
yes, a team that like Bebefi said we didn't see the real potential for most of the players under Xavi. Obisa Rafina Oba but this season he's one of the best players in the La Liga. And as a flake Lewandowski Afan is scoring form na be him no. Or free Bayern Munich no, he's scoring for fun. And Yamin Lamar has continued from where he ended last season and even playing better than he did under Xavi, even though Xavi the man is that platform no on a bar to the lamb more we are seeing no. But it looks like say Hans Flick are finding a way to get the best out of all these guys, you know. Are better than what Xavi did. The script is very simple. Who said he has combined the tiki-taka no plus that German machine type of football no. This Barcelona team and yet a team that will stay at the back and pass the ball for 2-3 minutes. Barcelona I nim omo culture no, they will possess the ball as unconcerned, trying to pull you out. But under Hansi Flick, he has found a way, even if say omo maintain possession no, but the omo dey account when they say omo the speed, omo the fact that yeah possible now, let's find a way to locate Yamin Lamar. Let's find Rafinha with their pace to run at opposing teams fullback. If you are watching Barcelona, a combination of these two, and now more team na and Hansi Flick than they used to be under previous coaches, you know, because now they are not predictable. Now, who's the first? You know, they don't be any over Barcelona. Say ya no, so you go at them, you close spaces, you know, on pass ball na. Or the counter, then you punish Barcelona. But now they look like say Hansi Flick actually he has find a way to solve that problem. Now I think say and now season we move. Just say we are going to see any different story from what we've seen so far with Barcelona in the La Liga. A game that they will win comfortably against Osasuna, even though Osasuna is it Budomir, right? Their striker, the Croatian international, is one person that on also Obed. If on a very good day, woman a chance now, he will punish you. Last season, he scored a lot of goals in the what's the name? La Liga for Osasuna.
Oh, Barca win.
No, Barca win.
Osasuna conceded 11 goals.
Yes.
Whilst Barcelona has shed 23 goals. So Osasuna, despite some of that 7th position, I'm on -3 in terms of goal difference.
Yeah, they are conceding.
They are
not scored.
Barca obet me think on 8 out of 8. No, Barca conceded 5 goals for 23 goals.
No, Barca to continue to continue on their what
say by next week about transfer number 24 points.
No, it's something that they will continue from where they ended, you know. Atletico Madrid
that's the game.
Yes, against Real Madrid. In the last season, Atletico did not lose a league game against Madrid. Almost 3-1 ewo Wanda Metropolitano ena omukobo 1-1 ewo Santiago Bernabeu last season. Even though in between omubo is it Super Cup or omu games be in between omubo Copa del Rey. Yes, Emma omushi Madrid 4-2 eyo mu free mu ena omuta so ball omukobo cup no Saudi Arabia is it Super Cup Saudi Arabia. And last season, Madrid and so every year after extra time, full time now I'm say 2-2 draw, and that's a 3-3. And match and extra time Madrid every year. And last season, they met 4 times, 2 in the league. League at Atletico was unbeaten. 3-1 at Wanda Metropolitano, 1-1 at Bernabeu. Then Super Cup, Madrid won, but Copa del Rey, Atletico also won that game. And last season, there was Simeone finding a way to get the better out of Real Madrid. And these two teams are meeting once again at Wanda Metropolitano. I think that what Atletico they are unbeaten so far. Obia Enyan show in the league. Or more.
So far, some Madrid in Lucy, Barca and Lucy.
Yes.
Madrid in Lucy, Barca and Lucy. Yeah. Atletico Madrid so in
almost in Lucy. So they are 15 points and Madrid was 17 points. Open one team or squad depth. Atletico one of them. And he can afford or to afford a change at any time. And to one team or a change to do a match be a 5 from here. Match be a senior 5 and over because a lot of options on the bench. And to an attack now. Sometimes he plays Griezmann and Alexander Solot. To the beer, no about Griezmann and Julian Alvarez. But to the beer, now no podio Nebano, Simeon Nebano. Now on the last game he started Nebano so. Eti Emma Alvarez a bench. Alvarez came on the bench from the bench to win that game for Atletico Madrid. It's a team that have a lot of options to choose from. In Muford, I'm saying Gallagher and I found a home. Oh, it's a Gallagher style of football now, Bono. The best team, the best coach, that best you know, Simeone, that kind of giddy ahonde enyede yemboni bi no. This is Diego Simeone's style of football, and it looks as a suit Conor Gallagher very well, and he's playing very well. With Koke in midfielder, everything is going on for them. But for Real Madrid, Mbappe out. Obeka say, oh, say Mbappe out. And Shenan chance Senya Bebre because Serenano, Rodrigo, and Vinicius are available. Now, Jude Bellingham is available. Last season, no but Samian say we anymore with Jude Bellingham playing center as a false 9. And he said Jude I just said almost season last season attack and use here no with Vinicius, Jude as false 9 and Rodrigo, they are still available. So Jude the problem that they have, and they said last season they had Toni Kroos. Now he's not there. Modric is available. I'm told Kamavinga is fit and training. The problem is whether they should start him or not. Because and the media in free Spain and Madukum Ebana. Now they are say in between starting Kamavinga or not starting him. Because the thing say baby I don't know. In Mumford they need the presence of Kamavinga, but as to whether say almost as any or risky player no say be a free injury ba. Now Utron just like that against Atletico maybe na risker almost ebe taking. By Mumford Kamavinga is fit almost at with Tchouaméni. I think say and said any problem. Another discussion that is going on is Carlo may go back to 4-4-2.
Very necessary because how rigid Atletico Madrid team in here.
Yeah.
So we decided say we'll be overload our attack no when that midfield base now on behalf.
Because
on midfield Rodrigo De Paul, Koke, Marcos Llorente, those guys,
No, they are very strong, and I'm about that kind of any idea. And we are told that they are discussing the 4-4-2 and 4-4-2. No, Ebeye, Tchouaméni, Modric, Valverde, plus Kamavinga. In that way, say Jai wings, and the midfielders will play on the wings. And the time Real Madrid will overload the midfield. They will have control. Now Atletico ain't get a chance to dominate the midfield. They know about Rodrigo and Vinicius as up front. And Tomono operating from the front line the middle, the wings, no matter for you.
That's typical last season Madrid.
Yes.
Last season Madrid is a normal ball.
It's a game. We are
almost caught the wings are not. Jude Ababeshe
as a force 9. And see, this is a discussion that is going on. So without killing Mbappe, he may try to play like this. Madrid, even though they've not lost a game, but they are not the Madrid that will be efficient. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
As champions,
you find a way to
win. Yes.
Even though you are not playing well. And then Carlo Ancelotti and in the team right. They are not playing very well, but they are granting the results. They find a way to win, to stay closer to Barcelona. Send them Barca and run away with the leg. And then one game, say Obed, Atletico may not lose a game at home based on quite unfortunate ball. So, and then quite Madrid was a bomb board this season. No, they are struggling, especially on the road. Who say Madrid will struggle? No man find a way to draw the game and that's no match. It's young call for another scoring draw. Go the baby Atletico score, Madrid will score based on how 2019 set up. No, you go for scoring draw, bear 1-1 or 2-2 drawing game, and so Wanda Metropolitano and so no. So bad Premier League.
League,
Yeah. There. EPN Basel.
Early kickoff.
Yeah, Newcastle United versus Man City.
Well, I'm going for a City win there.
Oh, Udika. Why? We are not far from any say City have dominated this fixture. Even when Newcastle in the last 2 seasons, Kaba Muna also Omopejano. Omopeja no. And yet Omopejano City so. So but City have
normally I not the Huni Bani early kickoff no. Because early kickoff normally when we bounce now will be out and draw will be out here for so be but City this season without Rodri is doing fine because I think say Pep Guardiola say bibi sabe Messi and Kovacic apeke Matthias Nunes so a player back where they want to warm him into the team. The return of Ike Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne. I think City would be okay without Rodri.
Yeah, they will. Sir, Rodri's first start and it was against Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I'll put a free mono. Until this season, born as City Abonina and with Kovacic as playing that Rodri role.
And comfortable.
Comfortable. Is someone that
Kovacic or CV power. Croatia national team performance are recently Croatia national team at Inter to Madrid to Chelsea to City. Our clubs 4 way. And better is over about Madrid, about City, about Chelsea, about Inter. Yes, when Timian drew the Rakitic more level, when Timian drew the Modric more level, but the potential,
the potential is there. And I think maybe our Timi boy are comfortable at Chelsea as a team. No, when you a lot of
Chelsea crowd when you know who say Kovacic no more genidio. No more genidio. Say he's going to take over. To some extent, I think say Brozovic Krano. It may key the name we intercratching how they expected Kovacic to get to, but the potential, the basics, born the basis in it, and your problem, man.
In the last 4 home matches for Newcastle against Man City, so we conceded 14 goals at home. In the last 4 at home,
14.
In the last 4 at home against Valencia City, we conceded 14 goals. Newcastle. Just one win against Man City since 2005. Since 2005, just one win. That was, I remember, in 2019. Rondon, yes, he was one of those scorers for Newcastle. Sergio Aguero scored a goal for Man City. And one fixture, City have dominated. Recently, you see Newcastle postcard players crown. City goes there and win at it. And you know, there's going to be any different story from the early kickoff. The only thing is that early kickoff sometimes it comes with a lot of dynamics. You know what is inside there that in that early kickoff now. Teams in the air boy, teams can mostly goes there, but one team a surprise. Newcastle until last week at Fulham Etiam, no almost lose a game in the Premier League. And the Fulham Etiam 3-1 last week here almost young call for 2-1 win for Man City. I was a game anymore. Yes, Rodri is not there. Yes, Kevin De Bruyne is not there. But I think City still have a lot in attack, especially when Haaland is still there. Savino is playing very well. Doku, Grealish, Bernardo Silva. These are guys that on any day, if the absence of Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne, they should be good enough to beat Newcastle at home. Young call 2-1 win for Manchester City.
Okay.
Chelsea boy against Brighton. Brighton also lose a game so far this season.
Yeah, I'm unbeaten.
They're unbeaten.
2 wins, 3 draws.
Yes, almost 9 points. And Chelsea 10 points. Until last season, now Brighton a run of good results at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea because now Marco 3 games without defeat against Chelsea. And last season Chelsea win is a game was Stamford Bridge. And Chelsea are just 1 win in their last 4 home games against Brighton. Brighton as a team, I think this season they are departing from total possession of the Zerbi to also now. And Hassler is a German.
Yeah.
And any possession on day.
No.
And young pass kakra. Nayasaso and 2 minutes kakra.
There's a quick transition.
Yes.
Born in Kakra.
Yes. And yeah, Fako deserve near pass. No. And Washa, Mitoma, say a dingro, say a maintain elbow. These are guys that are mostly in the game because of the style of football now. Brighton elbow under the new coach. The only problem is that one player who has given them that control in attack, Pedro. So Opera, Coach report now is out of the game today. Meaning there. As at yesterday na all the Lucas Omoru out of the game. So no Opera and Oba back against the friend saying last league game boy last league game Oba ya Akawu be piano Nottingham. He came back but I think say Usha report now Lusa say he's still out on Shadanya fully fit to play. It was our game, no. Chelsea are in a very good form. The only problem is that almost 2 home games bono. They've lost 1 to Man City. And on my drawback to Bobo Kwa. Your friend is saying somebody against Crystal Palace. The last home almost 2 home games, you know. Almost winning a game so far at home. They have gotten 1 point at home. 9 points away. And more 10 points. 10 points at Chelsea.
They are the best away side.
Yes,
in the league.
best team when they are playing away this season. But home, they are struggling. And they play against Brighton team. I said, can drop it. Yes, I'm sure a doubtful. 70-30 say Obed Acheampong on team
with 2 goals.
Yes.
And Danny Welbeck got 3 goals. My Brighton.
In attack, say, oh, drop Pedro. Come on, and say, drop Pedro. On not drop more. No, John Welbeck anymore. But if he's available, there's going to be still a big game for Chelsea. But the way Chelsea are starting and their form, even though they are struggling to get their goals at home, but I still think they should be good enough to win that game by 2-1 against.
We are going for
Brighton.
a Chelsea 2-1 win.
Yeah, 2-1 win. 2-1 win for Brighton. Even though some kind of easy because of how our Brighton for next year, they can easily come and frustrate you and get a draw. Arsenal will beat Leicester at home.
Arsenal beating Leicester.
Yeah, Arsenal will beat Leicester. Leicester, Arsenal just 1 defeat since 1973 against Leicester at home. In that period, 22 wins, 7 draw, and only 1 defeat to Leicester at home. And Leicester, teams now winning match this season in the league. You know,
draw 3 normal lose 2.
Yes, and 3 points. And
I'm bottom 5 now.
They are not in the bottom 3, but they are in the bottom 5. And so far, I'm winning a game. Now, set games, you know, one thing is Arsenal, I am simple at Emirates. The games now, Arsenal, dark art, women count.
Okay.
These are not.
We are going for an Arsenal.
No, Arsenal to win.
Okay, now Liverpool Wolves game, no.
Liverpool Wolves also some winning game this season. Yes, almost.
Lose 4.
Yeah, they are struggling.
No, about draw 1.
They are struggling, and slots. I'm say, but for Nottingham Forest, now everything was smooth for Ancelot and Liverpool team, you know. And I don't think say Wolves that's what it takes to stop Ancelot Liverpool Molinos and they so much them.
So I know so you are going for Liverpool.
Yeah. I think say Liverpool
United Spurs name for Brevia.
United airball against Tottenham Hotspur at Old Trafford. 33 shots from United in their last 2 games against FC20 and Crystal Palace. After the 33 shots, 1 goal and a free
United were goal scoring problem.
The problem.
That's the biggest problem. United are missing the most chances in the league this season.
Big chances in the league. Big chances in the Premier League too for Messi. 17. Ufriwa expected goals are teams based on the quality chances that you've created. Asanka Oshe. Go and United also can Liverpool expected goals 10 out of 10. Omoni problem. United expected goals 9.5. Meanwhile, so much 5 goals per this season. So Chelsea, in terms of big chances, they are creating it. United and Eric Ten Hag this season. Adebakwa and Mekan I say why improving here. United are now controlling games. United are creating a lot of chances against opponents, but scoring is the problem.
Do they own progress?
No, I've seen progress in terms of structure. Okay. Last season, at this stage, not short at United are facing as compared to short that they faced this season. At Tiaba half. Until now, teams are not attacking United more because they are having the ball most of the times. And it's a short and Onana should do last season. No, be a complaint. No, that's enough reduced based on the structure of how the United team is playing. So, but if goals will come from United, there will be a team like exciting to watch based on their style of play. Now, there's a problem that people are most that discussion as I say about what Zexi and Bruno Fernandes. But if you say a more conflict, and or set a hack, he has to find a way to get them if Obey to play at their optimal best in the team, because Zagze is a striker who wants to play as a playmaker and or a playmaker. Bruno Fernandes is a playmaker, and he once Zagze falls in that playmaking role, no, most time they are not on Bruno about crash it, and they think something that he has to solve if he wants to get the best out of all this. Saying Tottenham Hotspur this season. Now no sure more in the game against Karabakh.
Yeah, Karabakh.
Now SF Vicario a lot of saves. I'm a Karabakh for no. I may see a penalty and squander a lot of chances for Tottenham to keep a clean sheet. To actually this is in clean sheet a big problem for Tottenham because they are conceding a lot of chances based on how Postecoglou wants to play in the football. Last season, Tottenham didn't lose against United.
Yeah.
Omo win back on board Robako. And
this season,
I think at Old Trafford tomorrow, they have nothing, no excuse.
United is winning this game.
Only any
because
excuse.
Of how our Spurs are born. Spurs will come and dominate, and United will catch them on the break.
No, a game
United or born end to end, they are, but they have to sit back, catch them on the break.
No, Tottenham will leave you spaces based on how they play.
So, Garnacho, Dalot, or more Sergio forward. Rashford, Sergio forward. Amad Diallo, more Sergio forward. They can use it to their advantage. So much with a Ugarte match. Yes, typical Ugarte.
No, Ugarte have come to stay.
Yeah, Ugarte match.
He has come to stay. Now, no Mozenko for a lot of commentaries around Ugarte, but Ugarte has come to stay. Yeah, His Excellency has come to stay.
Ugarte,
he gives
ball in the match.
He gives you shield, so he gives you.
Lodging on a Fred, I combine with her.
So that the Hag any excuse be at a week.
No. Match with the thing hard, lose and now draw, and there's a pressure.
There will be more pressure.
Yeah, because we had the Enzo Maresca, or Chelsea. The signs are clear. Oba onye the 6 months, but who be Slot, who be Hansi Flick, who be Vincent Kompany, who be Thiago Motta, who be even Enra Fonseca for a year AC. About 3. Now it was the AC team, no. I started picky. They did not have a good start, but after Liverpool game, no, Omanya back-to-back win. It was starting mad signals. Into the amount common I said this season there were a lot of managerial changes, and our coaches need bebre ko no bebre there. Into your more take you over this season. I started here. Now our our third season. Oh, then said down at your strong you can't tell me sir coaches in our picky team no at a good stage. They were cast a slot at the time of Liverpool, not Liverpool good stage. Yajatum. But when your chance need team now you 2 years. It's one picking at a good stage cry. You can't use that as an excuse now. Jack, they make an what I say. They say what to me cast time I'll be fight team name and find your excuse go because what now home fear me you. Until fear me you they send card drew baby. Now to us. They are not hard and common idea. So we can the Chelsea will move out with 13 points. So if United and Timmy and Sha, it means that if United even get a draw, they say Maresca na Oba enche no. They say we lead United 3 points. Yes, Oba between will be at 5 points. That's what they say. And if these things are happening, now new managers are showing proper gaming plan structures, systems, how they are deploying their players are. And common by diamond.
No, you have to. I mean, this is in what I've seen. There's a clear plan.
But a clear plan is not enough. There should be results.
The plan is creating those chances, but scoring is the problem.
Okay.
And I have seen improvement in the structure now. Now they are creating
structure.
Yes.
Structure.
Oh, send there.
Structure.
So Brian last week
about Zach structure and United structure.
Oh. If Minsan called the bank, I have those in one. Listen, now United is is a more possessive side, controlling games, holding the ball more, and now they use Dalot to create overloads or the attacking end of the pitch because Dalot as a left back, but United ball now, Managerial comes back to form as a back three with the late end Lisandro Martinez. Then Dalot moves in attacking area to create overload. And United creating chances, the easier thing this season under Ten Hag. But I think Rashford more, Zegzi more. You can't have control when they're with me our control, but it doesn't change the fact that they are controlling the games.
Control, you don't win.
And they say and individual.
And your boxing, you have the points.
Individuals now. Understand? Rashford more. And Coach Juma and Pepe.
What the kind of striker
that you buy? Haaland how to score a goal.
But what you telling how to score a goal?
Sterling,
Sterling big time.
I don't know, and you improve the Kunze goals here.
Two different players.
Yeah, and you know, goal scoring.
He didn't all the strikers at your disposal.
He didn't teach Haaland how to score. The only thing he will teach him where to stand, how to place yourself.
No.
And he's doing it. He's doing it because they are getting the easiest chances in the game.
Oh, Ten Hag, yes,
they are getting the easiest chances.
Say, wait me and share Postecoglou. Pressure baban.
Understand the natural. Natural so one shana pressure baban. And the natural things if he did know if when we need game you chana, about a lot of pressure on him. Meaning how the Inuits when we taking out. Asha, Oma show massive support for him. So they are backing him. They think it's a project that Nando China Barada Kwakache staff and they say their vision is to win the Premier League in 2028. Or say this is the target of United. Say the Omu Yanin
2028. If you're Naichi,
yes,
and Sana United by the Premier League.
That is the target. And when say
I don't know the pressure.
I don't say Obed. A bad nana now omumpe but almost say o share the omu na any the players that they are buying also anything off from nkola
okay
18 19 20 because by that 2028 these guys would have matured that they think they are good enough to
United win and now according
no they have to win
there who go United win.
Oh, they have to win.
Stick your neck
to play next year.
Stick your neck
because they have to win now. As I saw much. But all prediction day, and I was through pen drive though.
Oh, there be second drive.
Oh, of all the analysis that you've done,
they have to win.
No, I prediction that.
I prediction.
There be as I saw Oshe. Enemy did this over she. And pay.
Oh, Meshe.
So they win for United.
They will win.
Okay.
They win
because Chelsea they will say you know. Okay, Zaki told out say they can't enjoy fee. Na yede ni omana ba betoto quick mame nkona Patrick Esiedu ne nkoma ahodo a ode tuja yes Patrick Esiedu Kotoko ene brekum Chelsea yembra match no so na no do safo voice no say wo there good ye be ni nyina ho adwuma but quickly yentie eye coach Ogum on Kotoko players are Omoye out of the game. Oti danger man nka na je the Kotoko players are coach Didi Dramani. Afro say the Black Galaxies. Omo embe join the team no. Frederick Asare Ekahon, Dawuda Saka, Peter Akwa, Babayaya, Emmanuel Quarte, Emmanuel Enchi. Na when ya branch Justice Blade. And or de a year Emmanuel a Cote can and the complete Kotoko players are Omenya call up. Now Kotoko bought Chelsea. Coach Ogum wiki or bad discussions no pa especially the teen do bit. Na enona enra one Kotoko media team needing komo omo ebisa and say team no him for na wa hoden obetimi abo ama Chelsea abo atia Chelsea na himfo na intimi mbo game ni bi yentie coach Ogu
As you've already put out there, Smart picked an injury. He's undergone a successful surgery, and he's going to be out for some few weeks. So he's going to be out of the team. Samba also had a hamstring problem, so he's not going to be part of the team. And then Awuche is gradually also coming back. Tinedu too has a problem with the calf. It happened last week before our game against the Young Apostles. He was actually ruled out of the game until the last minute after a series of scans, and then the medical team advised that we include him in the team. So he was monitored, but then this week he complained, and then he's been out of training. He trained once on Tuesday, and then from there he complained, so he's been out. He's not trained since Tuesday, so he's also going to be out of the team. So this is the situation at hand. We are going to lose Smart, Samba too for some few weeks, and then Tinedu, I'm sure it will also take a little time for him to come back. So this is the situation now. Bafauchi is gradually getting back. He started training with the youth team, and then now he's with the first team.
Okay. Coach Ogum, Anna, what's in Kano? Inti radio on one num or say it's Smart 6 weeks. Why surgery or picky injury against Young Apostles? Now watching Sia Sudan Nina or Bo Benkumuno on Kakotko team home beam. Yet Tosumienu Samba Unil or no on the Kotoko captain or share 2 matches at Kotoko Boya in the absence of Freddie Kasari and Justice Blay on the captain's handband and born in sa also enya hamstring also enko brekum nibi. The Atosumiensa Samuel Tinedu ne ho aba nkomo mu pa ekobe na watwi Tinedu so no mono so ne calf ema last week kura kobo Young Apostles now or complaining but last minute medical team ne share nom so obetimi aka squad ne ho but now watwi we Tinedu a complaining say still now yaw enti Tinedu so enka team ne ho a eko eye brekum sa nipa miensen omonkan enode Elvis Shea Bafo Awuche yenyere nim na mekuma brante na kotoko sign no former Liberty professionals almost striker na Awuche ba no bebo kotoko ne has game ni bi kra ma pass edema Peter Aqua assist kama ono suprai Coach Ogum say was started training on the youth team no aye training ewuremu aba senior team no nemum obekoso atwen because nimpom no insisi hoyi Chelsea game no ono so entimi enkobi injury ho nsem ena mediama no now yanko eye Patrick Esiedu kotkoko fan free brekum Chelsea or left back ono so Coach Ogum ekasa wie ono so ne kotko media ne kasai yentie no going back to brekum the other two da
me happy because the Jamaica sign say when I'm fear me the back say and then I'm going there back again in the corner we are going there as a lion because the determination they call no is very high kakra me timaka our match we are here say playing body no on the field no we should stay compact and then focus game na ball because brekum there so na deals they will punish you. You stay compact. Now you call all out because we couldn't go on at the end of the day. No, you better carry day. No, you will be surprised. You are fully mentally strong. You are prepared. Every match we are here on because match we at all costs you have to win this game at all costs. And I believe in my guys say. You best say support the team say I'm back here na game na here kono you show boss here the 3 points in the baba boys be na text me but week we know my prepared for that game we even we stick an out no so me face for me Lord face for banana no I say yeah wow because corner here kono you if you want your bar say and then I say you coach the difference more say your better side the maximum 3 points so your best one say they should come in their numbers to support us the 3 points in the mom
The moment we need Jeffy, they come about Kumasi.
Okay. Asiedu Esako Brekum. Last year, got 2 games on the Chelsea boy in an Nanyasab Ketwa. Okompa. Or the Shiregu who chan who a chiro. He says so a smart predier, and ye. On one edgy Binkumho na Wedcha a yena water eti amasan tekoroko. Or si okofie na ne sen yesi fa breno. On fa match win the agron kunim die. The Bema Kodoko Chita for and San Omaba back to Kumase. To Munya Namonko Tao, Mechano in some of the two. Ogum. So far, the impression over the Kotoko team. Modemba Kotkodia took from 6 points, or many 4. Or more, actually 2 goals in 2 games. Chances Nibu or more Bergu. Coach Ogum Chrena Jene. So far, the Kotoko team. Whether he's okay and there is still room for improvement. Yentie Ogu.
We had a good structure defensively and offensively. We had a structure there. We looked very expansive, very comfortable on the ball, trying to look at the pocket spaces behind the opponent. I think we had some balance. We had some rhythm in the game. We controlled the game. The opponent also came with its own tactical approach, trying to sit deep in their area and catching us on the counter. So to me, in terms of performance, I think that they played well. They circulated the ball well. They showed confidence on the ball. Anytime we lost the ball, we try to, as quickly as possible, try to press for the ball and then win the ball and go on a quick transition, which was very good. And then again, there was that element of desire to play to win. They showed high levels of energy throughout the game. I remember when we were going, I told them that they shouldn't forget that there's a possibility that we can concede. But then when we concede, we don't have to drop our heads. We have to keep our heads up and believe that we can come back and even go ahead and then win the game. And if you look at the way they scored, at the time they scored, we were dominating the game. So more or less, it was very, very demoralizing. But then these guys or these boys or these gentlemen believed in themselves that they could come back, and indeed they came back. So to me, it was a good game. Only that we should have scored more goals because of the number of chances that we created.
Okay. Coach said chances no omo create into baby a nensa si forma anya ne de ese kotoko create na mom wo mo antimi amfa ball no antoto ntenam the way ana open no cause chances ne ba ya osade p so say asante koroko team no structure na boys ne de bon na ni je ho energy no level no oye okay nti na ochi we o man ye chances no adwuma pa send your chances no mu create no betimi ahye but send your mu dominate ball no open sa eno ensema coach ogum di tuda enra yesan ball part na o kasa mo boadu ho asem nyina but amembra abedwafo captain akomia sechisiasia is in the studios Kapi
say
what coach ogum kan what Asiedu me sure say we kotukochi tani na kai smart pray na kai hihye baba o Asiedu kasa ne dia say o de wadon edon nwura ebi eden ebi nwo but ne kasa ne modu maybe how we take it.
Of course when a player is that confident, especially player while me bench the last 2 games I got to go now or take it 10 to play this time around. Now Okasa with that confidence, with that assurance, I think that we are supporter once unya Nijebi say at least you have a replacement for a player only. So in Asiedu Kotoko cool to go. So I'm happy for that. The confidence of the Kasana, especially baby our corner a venue with more papa. We're training her, we're bobo many times than any other pitch in Ghana here. Brukum go to City Park, I see the abo saying park bia Ghana. You see the point? Yeah. When him the terrain and on make us same way say Brukum for no, Oko Brukum Chelsea. Omun nim omo park no. Nti omo no tosa. When baby also first. When him say about first half ha na yema yin. Omun say about second half ha na yema yin. So the time make us say do no. When in some our Canana, a sense of an American. Because the players echo park and so they feel say, oh, try so long parks, so we are away team. We put down a contain. But the same level of pressure now would be Massa born a contain. Brekum Chelsea player, and I say a Brekum base player. About the same thing, the ball will stay on the pitch. Enter line. But we will be at the line. Then is only the boat to the direction of the wind. No, only baby or exerted pressure on the ball. Bono ebe contain. Only baby I say unya utema bono. Na uflotu nuka krebi be aboard be akoto. Then is opening park. So I see do and Lord the lateral to Asante Kotoko. And that area, so the side the in-swingers and what have you know, side areas. So I want to believe some experiences now. They will bring it to bear for Asante Kotoko. Now, Kotoko, the results are omopeno, omo atimi enya. So I see doing some work, and also tie coach Ogumpa. I see is only real coin the coach in Nanka Akan.
The
coach in some work, no. Yes, I say what or some to Munchines so. Actually, say the coach has studied the terrain on with him and or can't want him. And our boy, no, and so I the same thing. So it means to say if Sokotoko team, no, and not this understanding. Now, best stay compared because the coach was talking about compatibility.
Yeah.
Yes, the coach was also talking about focusing on the game. And I should mention these two key points. So Ubenya 100% concentration.
So your list.
Yes, the other American was say impact, you know. It will according to the direction of the wind. And you know, so quite break say I'm going to toss Biana. They know say far. What I say? And Brekum captain Bia when it toss over for
first half, no.
And you Brekum Chelsea in Kwao. Even Brekum has now the number tier. Brekum Chelsea because me have been there with these two teams. My Brekum Chelsea, my Brekum Arsenal, and how you know a similar attitude no more parking as well. So a big game. We now the Nana supposed to come back home. Yeah. You see the point. You see that we have a big game in our hands. Asante Kotoko must go there, 100% concentration. Then almost stay focused, making sure say they will not create holes in their team. That's why they will need to stay compact. You see the point. And so making sure say yes. Emma Brekum Vono struggle to find holes in their team. So here, no, you're talking about how the midfield will coordinate with the defense, how the midfield will coordinate with the attack. You see the point? You know, this is key area. The coach Ogun was talking about coach Brekum Chelsea coach Samuel Boadua, and also what a mentality to win in any game.
So winning mentality.
You see the point?
So
and
coach
and that is perfectly true. Yeah, now you should know all these things. Coach Bakwa unpaid defeat Bodu. I don't know say sometimes the team will lose. How the action towards the players tells. So he doesn't want that. Na be yekotoko kwa dia na asem no nya wie. Ebe yekotoko na asem no nya wie. He wants to win against Asante Kotoko at least to make a mark. Then na me example dia Sarbedu akon example e wa say when obi draw Kotoko boase no. E so be for do mbechia. And eventually when you have the opportunity to sit here and to explain one or two things that were here and right. Yeah. So every coach we are all Kotoko and now all has no. These are the two most glamorous clubs in Ghana here. So when you opportunity when you're good team or person or show more, at least to make a statement. Yeah. To make a statement. So what do I was sad, you know? And especially when you Kotoko for Kotoko supporters, if you say what do be in one way or the other, I'm respecting my baby, same baby or Kokaso could house of folk. Arrow scored the best chance and Kotoko. That thing is still is like an indelible ink in Kotoko supporters' mind.
Me say Kotoko revenge power.
Oh, Kotoko a lot.
Bro Safu kan.
Although Safu say Kotoko is ordinary, and not Brafo for dictionary. She say the meaning of ordinary in many forms. Even though me hold my opinion about that, but although Safu how then some of Kotoko supporters be there. Obu free say yes, Obu free say wa mu omo. Couple Boadu to their Canada. So the house of folk Arrow scored the best ass or the best Asante Kotoko.
You see the match. These are Kotoko dim kunim no mo tia sampeni for me.
I think they will have to. They'll have to.
They have to.
They'll have to. I think maybe they are not a situation.
Yeah,
They will have to.
Yeah.
But then what does one bet him here is another thing.
Ability no one I say no is.
What does it? Because a venue a hoye do I say Waterloo or Fortress or Santi Kotoko. They go there and many a times they don't get the results are almost pay. You see the point? So again, I'm looking at a drawn game. I'm looking at a drawn game.
Last season because 2-1.
Yes. In that that last goal, I think a free no share. Misak a free no share. I think a header goal be our share. So with the celebration, coach, you know, a celebration. But at the end of the day,
what a tin into a fair man. Also, last time Nanka Kotoko and lose 3-0. And I think the goals in an area. So the technical team decided.
So the player who there any opportunity to come to Kalunya. Yes.
So the technical team decided so they any Puati and that because on newa. Now a fair man. That I think that sorry so national team also. Now on be pim and they say Puati two balls a fair you na go fast.
But if you want to say you goalkeeper a war at any point in time will be for with my fa. And I make say
command or box.
Yeah, their belief is there. But we also enter say keep or whatever football be our area depending on baby ujina. Okay. What I say any say the ball because you pull out is in such a way that player no target ni ya it doesn't matter how height. So when you target ni ya and players be catch say ball can etia the speed at which I did bano keeper heading so massive. Say you cross the ball no player to can. No your direction no matter your height. Sometimes you maybe. But so you know the speed at which a ball no echo because it changes direction at the time I pull out the bar, you know. And keeper you need to react and that reaction and the bookkeepers be able to you know. So sometimes Kokrabos wajina or wapao no wajina because or trust or bekwa the goalkeeper will end up being in the hospital. So that's how it is. So you look at how go to share. I won't be a answer blame goalkeeper no. Now or position no team save. Yes, and I make out as a
Puati and Debut.
Who's that sometimes yeah situation be I come na say
that the come they felt that he disappointed them
in that goal.
In both goals. Okay, ba kwama nkona dia obeche na I think so chifra man konati and a referee penalty.
Okay.
They felt that
okay.
That
I think we move on.
Yeah,
so a game on make can say I'll give it a drawn game. I'm looking at say the coach, you know, Kano players, no, Edway Juma. Also, there's one thing, Oka, and another thing, Odi Juma. Players, but I get you onto the pitch. Coach instruction, blood, Mobiano, and on Juma. No man mess it up. You see the point? So, if they are able to do that, they can get something from that game. It doesn't look like a game Kotoko, a billion on the silver platter. It doesn't look like a game Kotoko, to run route over them. Because of how Omonso at the time. Obakaya, earlier on player Wakobeka say, Kotoko team no any chemistry.
Yeah, Emmanuel Sapon.
Yes, now they are watching. It's also another key. To a good team.
No, a new team.
Yes.
Most of the players, which and no, Utie no correct. Because Kotoko lineup no.
Yeah.
Unya more new players than old players. Mohamed Kamara, Lord Amwa, Ablo, Samba. Say Samba but previously Samba.
Like you said, you are
play yes. Even
I see Dubai.
I see Dubai still a new player. Yeah. Even a 31 or on a Misak free year na amankona. And Ube twice Ube Finfia entry a new player. Lord Amwa a new player. So Kotoko started with about 7 new players. Did they break Chelsea boy and a kind of
So I don't know my game no that difficult. I say if they have that chemistry in Chelsea because I want to watch it, and then I saw here Sibosho was also saying the same thing. Another player no Ekano. So yes, we might have quality players, but who's all blending players together? They because it wasn't like a painter wait to put 2 paints or 3 together. No instant color. One makes on your color now they the but football team there it take time. So Kotoko will have to rely on their experience, quality, no. But the experience that players you because most of these players they've played at the top level of Ghanaian league or elsewhere. Top tough level, you know, they will have to rely on that and to make sure to get something out of that. Sekotoko Sha, they've done very, very well because a favorable terrain for Asante Kotoko. So Kotoko Sha, a very, credible performance. But I'll give it a draw. Or if there should be a win, I'll go for Bekum Chelsea because of the factors that Coach Ayaka, their coach, winning mentality is always there. Playing against Asante Kotoko has always been something that has been paramount in his mind. I know Bodu very well. So I know what I'm talking about. So playing against Asante Kotoko and winning against Kotoko is something that official season, you know, is done almost half of the season. Then the players playing together for some time, having that chemistry in their team. So for all these years, as against Kotoko, put a new team together now. I know Kotoko supporters wouldn't want to hear that Kotoko lose because they think say team na are building a team as a team show be but hey, so Kotoko team na I don't know me catch you say so Kotoko team na maybe I started celebrating in terms of
the first game
against House of Folk, no. Maybe I started in terms of jubilating in terms of a conclude the team no complete dodo. Maybe I say a train kakra looking at a league, you know, say the city, you know. And now me monitor, if you don't mean but now me monitor Kotoko friendly matches and the results under me. Now I was in a thinking school. Is it team that is it complete? Is it a team that
weaknesses?
Of course, why not? Of course, why not? The other time we spoke to Coach Asarbediakon and he was telling us something, and I agree with him on the attacking side. Also, I don't make a say Kotoko. The reason why Kotoko may be a cast attack, you know, over of all the departments, I want to work from a major 2 minutes. Kotoko attack today, as against Kotoko attack last 2 or 3 seasons. Over last 2 or 3 seasons, also. This say looking at the players at Kotoko, they're mobile. You see the point? The child from Olympics. About Kotoko no. Abetamuano, he needs time. Obviously, or potential to get to the level of Mbella and Mukwala. And the last 2 seasons has been Mbella and Mukwala. And almost performance has been total as the front man and Omboma Sante Kotoko. And that is not here. So Coach Natumana can say Kotoko possesses a lot. But almost advancing to the attacking third, no, a bit slow. Who's an outdoor comparison between Kotoko and nations, no? Not some kind, no. Say Kotoko, they possess, and yes,
chances.
You see the point, and you know they are kind of Sergio Mano. Say if Kotoko can add that to that,
has match.
House of Folk
has Kakrebi ominent nations.
House of Folk, almost some more can say an American and I say in football when it says that. Who struggle to get a win. So to me, 1 win be ya na ufri say what to me I preventing us was stop it the kind of situation when I womb. So I don't know another direction how to go. And then also that's how it is. On the first 2 games, they thought to say they didn't have or they are non-person. But the insiders of House of Folk or the big men at House of Folk feel say the coach was or is building something, which I came here to say. I'll have to wait and see the Omoka because my belief was that they me who an American was him.
Yeah, but now we know who.
But they are all there.
They are no more can now who.
Now me who.
Brekum beche match no who yana.
I saw a very compact House of Folk team. I saw an aggressive House of Folk team. I saw House of Folk team that has an urgency. Is it up? These are key words that come from last season. And any House of Folk, I said they were not compact. It almost considered a lot of goals. Not scoring against House of Folk, not so simple, easy. House of Folk team, no any agency in attack. It's like there's nobody there. You see the and I've seen these 2 things in the last game on board here.
Can they stand?
It's a venue that against this team.
Didi Dramani call up now. Ubenya Karim, Abdul Karim, nations. Prince Aqua, nations. Razak Simpson, nations. One Fre a Gripman, Oku Gripman, no Olympics. Solid player. Osekufo, Onusu Chirubi.
One friend
on the one friend. But Fre Kofi Mensa, Omugo Kipano. The nations with him.
na has so okay so that can has there
ya bobo dada ye di kan bobo dada
that says I mean na make us na work as
me bo has there
of course
has there no frɛ Benjamin Asare
Goli
ɔfrɛ Ɔpon Afrane ɔfrɛ Salim Adams ɔfrɛ Hamza Isa ɛna ɔfrɛ Asamoah Boateng.
So it's almost a par.
Yeah, has 5.
And the other nations of 5 or 4.
Nations of 4, yeah. 4.
So we will put on a par. But I'm looking at the last game that they played. That is the two teams games on my ball. I mean, for now, communication man the other better worker or church room. I think it was on promise.
Now, win, Ebreno has nations. Nations is coming from a win against Adriana or Doma. Haas is coming from a win against Pechim or the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
But don't forget Haas can lose to Nations also that.
Back to back. First season, Haas Shomo 2-0 Accra.
And draw.
Draw.
So I'll go for that draw. No, say Ebitimi SC. But if there should be a win, Nations.
Okay, me that say. Danger, my member ho. Siasia say win beba Brekuma ebekwa Chelsea. But ope draw. Saso na win ebeba Brankesia ebeko Nations. Debut. Make an ope draw. Ohunu more of a draw. Ohunu more of a draw. And if there should be a win, Danger yonko me wi ma bazak na.
Enti me wa message e de ma minua Captain Siasia. Coming from Chairman Fuzi.
Okay.
And one, I say, me can chere say Siasa da fi no den ho beka ho. Nti Captain Siasa na no do safo. Ene omo dwen sa ne hu ni sa ne nyina say.
Danger kasa meeting. Mani afa no okwa asem no so. Sa afa no okwa asem so. Danger kasa
game no. A win for Kotoko.
Chairman Fuzi
say
of BRCC
on one frame. Unse na me say me struggle to reach to
Chairman me request me chairman kasa me
program
finish business.
Yeah, kasa me ne kasa nyana na program we background no. Nti and unim say on ya.
But one of the strong Kotoko circles
yeah.
BRCC count.
O say me kan kire say o say
Pacho
ene omo na na odo safo ene omo dwen sa nyina say wo abas so dwen sa so kan.
Ene men kasa.
Say Kotoko be lose Kotoko be draw. Ene wo ka ho.
Me so my.
Ene wo ka ho.
Kasa.
Wo ka message ni ho. Wo ka message Abbas say. Wo ka message ni ho. Wo ka also a recipient of that message. Abbas also a recipient of that message. Nti opportunity.
Chairman Fuzi
say. Menka fasa message ni mo se dia ahye no na asan ahye na bufuo aye no an no do safo. O se Kotoko aye ordinary a adentina onye 10 cedis. Se Kotoko ye ordinary a ne match bia no obie gate no efi 12:30 mu ko aden na o kire so obie ni 10. Na o pese o ka kire ne say o kina Kotoko be din kunim. Me ne wo ka say last meeting ahead of the match Efiase
BRC for any meeting.
Chairman Somofosuwale any chairman Alex Ewura Sunyane already. Omo ni chairman Fusi.
Last year ko ka se be ma asem de ba.
E de menya kama de besi asi.
Last year ko ka se Alex wo breku. E me de asem ba.
E de menya ka.
Afis was ko ka se Alex wo breku.
E de menya ka. 0-0. E de menya ka e ja asem no.
Enti Solone Alex wo.
Omo kwadwan ni chairman Fusi.
Okay.
And then omo mass up all the forces you can gather.
Hey,
because sa analysis na mo ye and I say na say no omo de ni nyina no omo de ato machi ochina de Kotoko de victory efi won say player no so kan e
yeah Patrick Esi
edu so kan e enti me de me no me so nkra me ko mu
koma achi ni mama
enti
koma achi ni mama anaba Brankese
meba Brankese ma me fa kakra bi and then say mejina Brankese mo won say Brankese so here won say week mu me dia Brankese because me are more interested
to the fact yemfa Kotoko nkra na Brankese
me deliver message na wi Chairman Fusi etie for muti o hwe program no say bia Oh yes.
Me or
Yes.
heavy.
Na ya obuasi. Na ya obuasi. Ati ni home why chairman. And Van der Point. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, 5 days. And the Van der Point sabe do one more. What did I show Labour Brown about? Now so far. Eti me come say.
And the Van der Point no bossing.
Kamavusi dani wa musa no bossing. Okay.
Van der Point in position where he pass. Van der Point in position where has.
Kamavusi in position saying.
On a BRCC chairman.
Van der Point so why I'm up and coming national chairman. Now what you say? Papa chairman what you say? I know you want the picture of Mama Munyo near
Van der Point. The Van der Point is in town.
Oh, Van der Point, I hit Kumasi on Wednesday. And you Van der Point. Van der Point. Mufa Abbas, and Hashmin, and a Koshia, no Mufa Abbas and Hashmin picture.
Danger uncle has games. Ask everyone the same.
I know Omudin Van der Point. Nam. Abbas Muna almost say, I'm prima team no koda baby. I just saw baby, I don't koda no, na team no koda silicon. Abbas no one.
Abbas. Danger. No crown and no.
On Gaza.
There be someone there be almost on Tiasi.
There's a woman.
And uncle, danger uncle. I'm remember Abbas. Maybe some question. Danger, Abraham who is saying.
Again, man. Has for any abrese on the maximum 3 points. And 1 point. We keep winning. I'm catch on say game no. Me sources within and around House of Folk. I say a go in the womb.
One go no.
Sami, mutimu makwai da so tia no ha adwin sa.
I'm say one go no.
And for nations for no aya some compare people sa go no.
Nations for no person mo.
O ma ye bibia am some people go no.
Omuntimi pepa na ma pepa.
Sami no tie ka say de message for ntimi pepa aye. Mintimi ka so muntimi pepa because me nim de on be ye.
Ochina.
Echire.
So ochina.
And football no. Say referee ball rekra.
Obetimi
Bibitimi si.
We are not putting it. Man, I play board rasa. One go to some case say.
Who's that skill so?
I was asking it. What's in your new drug and a crying yet? And I got find it.
Elko. On the one go, but this is for some paper home.
Yes.
Okay.
On the field no, ball na ankasa bono there. As I'm watching, say Sani Efreno.
Yeah, Diego.
He's coming home and I'm a boy. You started season
on should go.
And young fire.
Say Hamza and Ransford men's and I should go.
So
and Yamahas.
And young fire. But I think he has a point to prove.
Yeah.
Given the chance because coach now
on net circle for
so what I say.
And then Razak
and media also me I think and then answer say no na me say nations game way a 3 back no okobo. Na game e din bi asa no obo no. No was sure middle no with 5 people. Na fe omo 2 men na on ba ye mu de munyi ball no na mo tra se mo kope goals no.
Omo boy be fe no berema ba.
So and so certain team no apps are no difficult to play against Kasim Minga. Say onya certain team no apps are na and unso omo no pitch no omo ye omo bibia na ade. The weapon House of Folk has against that setup no Hamza
Isa
because even though a 3 back almost 3 back ni nyina omo ni pace tu nyo bi obetima run behind them bia and also obekoso damage ti game we no 1 fit for the gods
to the oja prediction ma sunsun for no
so game we 1 fit
Razak in channel and now sekufo
omiensa no
yeah
3 back no
Debbie better my forward.
Okay. Oko na ka ho no.
Oko de
se maka say Osako for
the attacking. Ofa attacking.
Osako for no yensa ne ho nko.
Osako for.
Oko be ku afi wiase.
Osako for ne mbela. On the crash.
What the back count. One day what the back count ma. Wo beti. And na record ni ball mu. Wo beti o readiem.
It's one go now.
It's media.
What for Brankesi and now Cobrecum? Boy, or Mambua,
not a physics camera, but Ebiana, I have a Brankesi more than Brecum. No, Ebia.
Okay. Zach, Mamma Brown, I'm in fact
I think sir
on a Vanderpoy, yeah, a baby son of
and Vanderpoy
Debbie, ever down
sir auntie Tuena oh some I don't know and I think sir I think sir oh share and ra before we begin so BBC many say di drama and one assistant one assistant look at Galaxy now because I'm listen now I'm say menim maybe I'm go for silence in free no anya listen me say it say listen omo ye ya che
then see
it say listen omo ye ya che and omo nim de ko so Ghana League no sisi
after 2 games now
they say did you say
3 games
de ko so no onim hwe
then one of friend na any of friend
now listen no bebre mpo prepra
one epra
na afra na bo ohunu this year opa afra ne anti what is he doing in the list Nuruddin no the last time so bobo ma mediama
Abdullah Nuruddin
dabi center back no so opera
Abdullah
Nuruddin no so bobo like who say I can listen who say oh yeah no be 5 months ago
5 months that thing
5 months yeah but your league ebo we a month me league no Ghana league no
5 months that
so be league here you month me
because say when you the names of players to be movie but omudi ashemo right
and I'm better say e bi o ho a odo ma hye ho a
league say we
June July August September until 4 and 5 enye pe amen o ti say o ya che enti de ekoso nne die onim
player ben at this season because we far form on the him
oh na say list so open do so mu dominate a ball I born for last and in day a boy see there
so
say no
Baba Musa na I think say surprisingly and then escape him but even so say we so pra to me but
almost center back no
why
center back no nim e fan say boy
Ebenezer
nim
Ebenezer
onim
escape man
onim sama check onim and this season we list na omomo fude adabo nkan wa so why yeram
yembra league no so
that be they hear me na me yes ani na me time so anu age if we
summer test list now
we adabo mo food omo onim food and enim a
okay
like what kind of list na why
okay
again we so ko omo na at least omo kire say they are on form
for summer test
yes at least Africa one boy nkofo na omo ko share omo ko share
there's some players Kofi Ba Isaac for left back mihu Emmanuel Mama omo captain omo striker no mihu ni Amando nim
and I think say me the list here na share nya list and the list na bli ewuma sama for that so what should ongo
that is how one person use
yeah be a kire wo say coach no the ekwaso enel Ghana football no onim tete say
na say the Hamza call right wing in back
no answer should be there because whether a strike Hamza so
the second consult nation attack the position does not matter
baby won't be he is there but tempo and based on what we have seen today yeah performer na o ya lesa o believe back on
then you can say believe
o do back on so you coach out back on
coach is what preference
ben
coaches were preference.
Preference bang.
Player be or club level on but national team.
Preference bang. And about prefer about form. Oba team on Bobby.
I think you can say a Asare so about Frederick Asare.
And I mean the problem because I think that they are still better goalkeepers than him. Based on so the team you have a most man na. Also man na and send and you be asma. Also man na. And to be any problem. I don't know. Samates. He's currently the best DM in the league.
How many matches near boy are the best DM?
Oh, say the album you can watch him. Don't you do analysis of Kere and the can?
Where are you to Tremain in?
I think the Super Cup.
In the Super Cup.
They are this boy have form. Did I'm say 4 months ago. 4 months ago. 4 months ago.
I can't remember ways. Sorry.
Liga in there. So I think say based on the Omalazi against Bechim results no. At the Kenya Biba team no me maka me can has me we can baby fish no listen Ghana see yan teams no kotokore house no yan ti ase about football no any abruche nyepe and we have to live our life like send the life tie has no kotoko they are driven by results. And this is oh na sa abroche ye show me so ko park Ghana ntisa yeah ntisa wo kroma sei entino resource ena e market kon has like you see yes eni kwa sen ketisa utim de say support time bia ba ye kroma de sa na ye tie ye suma no entise has ko be ya is about these two teams omusho munyama na omashase edge 3 points without the 3 points has got to ko ye den enkonanim without 3 points we ye den enkonanim da when they win that is where supporters ever yeah super sign at TNT and next team see etiase no making sure say they are prepared a team that will be winning enti na anu ya omko she bechemi so on men is on the kekana supporters no our side no they call Brankase match you watch na na be oma na side nation so many supporters apart from management ni omo park or they can nya be ask for Nkwano stadium and if just imagine say if has to win our Brankase watch na so money game money eduana na one na ball just imagine how Legon Park on how Hobema. And see, how the end there, they are driven by resource. Same as or service or Kotoko Bregumi. Okosha, Lincoln, Enema. And see, this is how ya program here send the football croma say. And sometimes any de bia, ya just said you the uncle to bro for now. Oh, sir, man, de bia a shan on some stadium. We a shan on some cost of moment is a modie. Or more money in the apart from football. Yeah, so I had a baby of Obenya joint. So, or no, you're born a man in the or no fetch line a man in the Dawson. You understand? I think sir, it's good that has won against Bechemi United. Nations are at least to go and beat Ediana away a good resource. By a game that a drop anymore. Okay. So anymore. But Chelsea looks like they are the favorite based on money recent resource. Recent resource, not just say they are the favorite. Last season, Ogum, Skersby, first goal, but Chelsea came back, equalized, and winning again by 2-1. But I don't see Kotoko winning that game. No, the best for Kotoko in Australia game. No, so bad. And so a bad drawing game.
Well, yeah, sorry, Sports Heroes with Santama Otu Acheampong Betwaso Oyerepa FM Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa TV between Mohamed Polo hot interview between Santama Otu Acheampong and Mohamed Polo Oyerepa TV na bibia etimi akwe Abbas mama
mi wi azasa Hasofuk said the Obi Anim House of Fuku no Sani in a minute, my original organizer and then
original organizer.
Yeah, original organizer.
The organizer by microphone.
Original organizer.
Clemento.
Yeah, just
that's now what you do when you are
okay. Yeah, Namwa, yeah, supporters and say yes, as the Dika, the team Nidia. Yanya in House of Fuku, in House of Fuku. The house free but is here, as a cocoa, or person didn't chim diagro. Just a coconian, Wabotre, just I don't chambechano. Because it's a house, no, I could I don't have any didn't chim diagro. And this is a busy transfer, this is young Wabotre.
Yes, will be a tam.
Okay. In that time, you know, brepa, and then before so, and shake club, yeah, neno, and no resource, and a dear coachina, and then Google and a dear coachina. And the House of Folk supporters, maybe strong, so Omunyabotre, now resource now, a banner, Edia, young Kawasada, a better House of Folk to maybe D. Yamiadum Timina Babedu, said, yeah, can Omabedu. Do the
house is in town
and the supporters near no Mokasa. The catch room
on a training
and the supporters in the catch room. I was him. It be a supporters as some young massam. It
has been trained or part. And you say no correct.
Baby, I would think Grano, young woman was a dear can say. Your best supporters in the about 3 at 4 in a bishia was him. Na Diana so na ya organize ya say the be ya chine be bom atimi akọ ne abom atimi aba na ne matimi akoso yi amaye ti na 3 o'clock bia wo ye free kakra bia omra tim no yanya ye dia edane ko bonkumu edane ko nifon edane ko yachio edane be yanimo yanya ye dia enti say the team be sia ko bia no e dia nya anti ase de nyina anti ase nya peda because we are say bo pia ase ya ne adwane ade wo ka che na se bo be che no se bo ne nsa de wo che no ma che de wo ni mu no. Entino we are sini panti ase nyina nya peda obi abe run for the life but that long last wo ka chire nko ase bo ni nya wo be chewo enti sa ne we are city enti House of Folk ene se niam nkoso yie ma yanya achire ne aka abotre ne wo supporters ne nya ne nyina de ko Abraham ka se ye kwa Managerial Sports Complex ye ba ho ayengu yengu ani mase ba obi e de ball to net yengu ani mase na go obi wo park ne so etimi hye nya wo ba fia na awra ho
okay
sa dia no makati tam na start here ye bonko fo we 2-1 2 na bi wo park ne so second half na mo betete ahye 3-2 masa ye wi soja fo na de ba fie
ade
ye ntiase sa go so na o betete ye za tam kes o betete ye ni antiase ti du ba na ni ye bonte o se da soja fo mo supporters no
ade
ye ntia ba se ye ti de ntia go ni she go na she ye ntiase eti ye be ye the management ni say no sa go so de ntiase ti du ba soja fo ye madam fu Muhammad no ono ka chapter 9 executives no dey free okra de wansi chapter 9 biem o se abun dia so jafo abun dia anya de ba biem but iguso ene ne kasa se de be ye sa ba na anu ya nation susu ba ya hwegu a omo sa de share ayi enti ye supporters ni ye ka chom se bad go e wo park ne so ye koti ayen ti en sori mpai bom se de be ya sa go no a ye ba ho bia na sa fichiri sa go bi na hye ye no ye ntwam na nkunum dia wo park ne so Emra House of Folk ofa eti kire hia massive support ngo ikoloma shiko e chebasi River House of Folk nyum na ayira no a ye dimi to na kire nyame adom a ye starting 10 o'clock oh ashijama sa to 5:30 nyame adom e kira new place on House of Folk no be hu different say baby a wo free buy na fe no mo hu team a ombo nti e be say supporters ne say ye de ka be siasem obi a obekọ bia na omra uduru ho no ma na se sikatua wo mu e bi 25 series kan so ho na so obekọ so a na waba etu de obi amra
kan no e free ana
da be free de free de na wa bedru ntam ba na kan na ye mawia na sa say you betu eska supporters na organize it your supporters in yes no say supporters na organize into de obi amra say de be ya e no baso a oba ntamu a na say free de na baso a no kombi amazona kaska de kaska so na betua no ababi enti say supporters so mo mra cha nyame ado Abraham kase de ye be ye niema say de nim House of Folk no ama players na mo new players on the club no mo ngasa
ndi ana
nyame ado House of Folk ye watara ye mfon konsapan
mu de watara
ye ko ye konsapan me no kase ko battalions be 4 days nya idi akoni aba
battalion
bo jaze yidi wo akoni aba nya de ye ena na bibia na gase Abraham kase anya kube ne genom no kwaso kube odu amam kube odu amam ko dudu fufu onu adi bi na akọ obekwa aba no be enjoy your life kama enne na bibia ke ba ya besna so Dr. Kwame Jesus compressor udu oputu oja no wadidi udu fiase no wadidi udu abijan kwanta no wadidi ubedi disa untwo he
be na de
enne has ya 70 maka chose has ya denchem born na denchem na has ya akoko nti ebezi sa etwansu no eja denchem a gisi yenye ho abotre ti abotre na house of supporters yenya
me da sepa wo Clemendo wo ba no anka bi de enye kakra bi na yanko no
me da se boss me sini aka ni nyina kakra yi na me ni be so ese so hwe ya house of folk penifo na ye nyoma
nti omumbra
coach is so prepare team ni yie nti dia ka ye supporters ni dia
mo de be ye adwuma
yesu ye adwuma
okay
eti no nyame ya aduma akina reka miesa basi dua na se ye hia maximum support
okay 3 cars
okay esi ho seria senior ka wa mantama obetua ka bia ka say ba so say VIP
ye hia no so be bantem a enioma mu akọbọ kwa ama o
yes
na mo yini ana
ye be wini
okay Clemendo over Asante region ono na organizer edema Asante region Hearts of Folk omo chapters no
yes tino yes minu ba celebrating birthday
say modua sports heroes
ba minu ba birthday na yes ni din de Vivian Frifa ana abrafi obi ota di chamso bia nim abrafi di chamso enne na woda nyankopɔ de afi aka ni mfie hoti ame mfa kwanya we so na me wish no happy birthday frem abusuan nyina ne ma ana wish abrafi happy birthday o kaski fet ye kwa ye wa toa me hia members ni nyina by 12
okay ya
ben sa
ni ye adwuma no
de bi so bo ame
o so mo ni na mo tan no mo ni adwuma na mo ora bi ayese mo ni onya ananya mo ora bi o se no cheno se dabi cheno se nchemu nyina na o hwemo
ene be da na
dabi o se o hwemo nti
Zakito
o hwemo keke
Zakito be careful what
ora se me so hunu ko mo ni adwuma omunu mi yejuma ama waso so omunu mi yejuma de we yejuma
all right yeah Zach Judy wow yeah so yako na de akabu jira ba beto so this weekend live commentary beba on Oyerepa and Promise commentary beba so kama na ebeko brekum saa so na yebeko abrankese and all the other venues me mu sinyame come home next week ebe share Mr. Tuo eba betena sports heroes eso ebeto so Oyerepa TV until then adios bye bye